Do I always show up really dark and not just my skin tone?
Yeah, I was
Uh,
guessing. Eh?
it's because of the
I've been working on my
lighting's
tan.
behind you, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
you're a little
just-
bit darker than usual this time.
Not that big of a deal.
I've been tanning. Like I can't. It's a ceiling light.
Oh god, so close, tall guy.
Yeah.
Getting real good.
Hello, everyone. I
Yo.
see that the Iburn is missing. I hope. Ping him. Ping him. There we go.
Yeah. I was trying to take a nap earlier, and you guys just kept fucking waking me up with all the notifications. Just being like, God damn it, guys.
Good.
If you want, you can mute the channel in the specific parts so that you don't get
I
notifications.
know I can't, but I don't want to miss anything important.
I'm sure there's nothing important. It's just the
Where's our baby
What?
boy?
Yeah. Between Monday and Monday, we just bullshit. Like, there's been nothing important ever.
See, that implies that even on Monday that we don't bullshit, but we still bullshit.
We still bullshit. I
24/7.
I drank a bottle of wine and I'm like 2 bowls in, so I am highly fucked up. I apologize for it.
Well, more drinks,
Getting
more
sure.
fuck up the better. But yes.
Oh,
in
that was
character.
today. Got it. Vandar's
That
not
was,
making it.
yeah, that shit was. Oh, Vandar's not gonna be here. Shit.
Yeah, he said he started his second job next week. This was early today. Next week I'll be more active since I'll have everything sorted out. So I might be absent tonight. Depends on my circumstances. Yada yada yada. Okay.
Should be
Does he
fine.
know what schedule he's gonna be working?
We'll find out in the coming days, I guess.
Yeah, right
Also,
on.
the reason why we have like 6 people is 1 or 2 people get sick or have something happen to them. We can still go on as a brave and strong. If 3 people go sick or missing, I would probably postpone the session. But
Dude, Elric, check it out. It's like full.
Ah,
yes,
Nice.
that will, by the time the session ends, that thing will be empty.
It will, dude. I run out by like 10:45, and I'm
Yeah,
sitting
I was
here
gonna
going,
say that
"Fuck."
that's generous, giving him the whole session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, half the
yeah.
session.
I give it I give it about an hour and a half.
But yes, last time you guys were talking, and you guys were going to capture this Ulfson, the thief who have stolen the idol from the natives and ran away into the Silver Lake. And on the journey, with the help of a local Lapidan, Ovila, you guys were able to get there in 2 days. And as you were getting closer and closer to the Silver Lake, you guys ran into a dog in the middle of night. And some of you thought it was a great idea to split up the party and go and check it out and see what happens. And it was a good idea. In fact, there was a camp of the adventurers or some unknown people. Although one of them was a dark elf, so they must be up to no good because dark elves.
Clearly.
Yes.
It's 2018. I feel like we're beyond this right now. We're better than this.
No, we're not.
Hashtag
There.
down little dark elves.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
the
get
party
more and more
composition.
racist. I can't find a pen.
Hashtag Dark
Nani.
Lives Matter,
Nani.
bro.
You should know why I don't appreciate that comment.
There is a orc, there was an orc, and there was a dark elf, and our elf friend thought it was a good idea to steal everything from them, because all of theirs belongs to the high elves, right? So dark elves and orcs don't need them. So he thought that it would unburden them to take their stuffs by sneaking into their camps and taking things one by one. And as you guys were seeking, and you were overextended a little bit as you guys were trying to steal the backpack that was right beside them. That was right beside. That resulted in catastrophic disaster. As 3 of you were currently captured by these unknown peoples on the sides, and you guys were tied up and is currently imprisoned. While that is happening, rest of the party, 3 people, a total of 5 people, including the wife, currently notice that those people have disappeared, and you guys decide to move along and try to find these guys as soon as possible to see if they're okay or not. And you guys were having some problem looking for tracks to get to the location. However, you guys were successfully locate them by following the tracks of a dog. We will start off the campaign with you guys who are currently being captured. Why don't you guys roll initiative to see who wakes up first?
What are we rolling?
And 13.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative. All right. Give me a second here. I'm rolling.
Sorry.
I'm already on the board, right? Like, all I have to do is hit initiative?
Click on your character, then hit initiative.
Okay.
So, why are they rolling initiative?
To see who wakes up first.
Okay.
To see who wakes up. My character sheet is slow. Hold up. All right, here we go.
I think we know who's last.
Six.
Amazing.
I'm.
As you are drifting in unconscious, you feel numbing senses returning to end of your hands and to your feet and soon to your whole body. And as you regain conscious, you smell a stench of blood majorly coming from yourselves as well as those friends who are right beside you. You haven't opened up your eyes, however, you are currently conscious. What would you like to check? You don't feel quite right about yourself currently, and you're not aware of the exact surroundings.
I guess I'm gonna try to move my hands and feet.
As you're trying to move your hands and feet, you do realize that your hands and feet seems to be tied to some wooden objects.
The table you didn't break.
Full circle.
Well,
that leg.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear voices or if there's anybody nearby us?
Without making any checks, you do hear some sharp noise. It seems like a sound of grinding a sword against a stone. Sharpening.
Oh shit.
But why don't you make perception checks to see if there's anything else that you do not, you can't hear.
22.
No. Badass.
With 22, you do hear 2 faint breathing sound coming, and you do realize that 2 friends that were captured with you are about 5 feet away from you, and they seems to be you can probably tell if you open your eyes, but as far as you can hear, they should be right beside you. And the sword grinding is not coming from that far away. It seems to be in the same area. And judging from the winds and the sounds of a tents moving from the wind, you notice that you're inside of one of the tent. And you do not hear other breathing sound in this room other than one person. And you figure that other people are currently outside. And this time you hear 2 dogs breathing outside, although one seems to be, or at least as far as you can hear, is breathing kind of weak, maybe injured.
They beat up Hunter.
Those bastards.
Now we have to save him.
We don't have. I mean, he is use impaired. Honestly, he needs a punch in the face. But
I guess I'm gonna try to I'm just picturing this is how I'm bound. I'm just gonna slowly open my eyes and look around to see if I can find my companions.
As you're opening your eyes and look around silently, You do see two of the companions tied, but they are kind of behind you in one way or the other, and it is hard for you to see them. You're currently at the closest point to the dark elf that you see, who is grinding this his sword, his dagger, more like.
Straight up execute us.
How are we looking in terms of health? Give us are we still like completely like destroyed after that fight? Like we're not healed at all?
You're at 1 health.
Yeah.
But you're a barbarian, so if you raise, it'll be like 2 health.
Also, why? I guess I don't need a check to. You feel like you're drugged or poisoned, and you are currently have a status effect of poisoned.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that ain't good.
And as you are,
What kind of sword is he like sharpening? Is he sharpening my sword because I dropped it in the last session?
you are currently, as you are checking your own equipments and bodies, you're naked.
Oh jeez.
And he seems to be sharpening some sort of very delicate-looking sword, maybe elvish. And while doing that, both Valen and Ellet, both of you feel the senses returning to you. And currently you have not opened your eyes. However, you can hear the stench of bloods, probably your own. Is there anything else? Is there anything that you guys like to check?
I'm going to try to figure out what's going on around me.
How?
I'm going to... What time of day is it outside?
Would you like to open your eyes and look at the...
Yes. I'm gonna open my eyes. I'm gonna look around. Like, how bound are we?
Hella.
I know. It's
You cannot
You're
move.
at 50 Shades of Grey. That bound.
You cannot move. Yeah, I'd say you cannot move.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
You can attempt to break the rope, however. And as far as
I'm
you can tell,
gonna slip my binds. I'm not using a strength roll. I have all these thief skills that I can bring to bear on this particular challenge.
Yeah, I was thinking of like actually trying to. I was thinking because I think I have one more rage left after the fight last night.
Am I also naked?
You're naked.
Dicks.
You're double tied up poison.
My idea was that I was gonna rage and then use a strength check to try to break out of the binds because I get an advantage on strength checks. And but since that dark elf's there and we're in dire and we've got no health, I don't want to risk like alerting him.
Valen,
No,
so you say you're trying to wiggle it out silent.
I'm gonna
right?
I'm gonna slip my binds.
It will be DC 15 to acrobatics checks to break through the ropes. However, you need the additional check for
Stealth.
sleight of hand to wiggle
okay.
it out silently. However, do know that your rolls are with disadvantage as you feel your bodies are not exactly in sync.
Oh, they're not behaving. It's not behaving the way I want it to. Okay.
You feel your hands are numbed and senses are dulled, and you are currently poisoned.
Huh.
Dude, they're all naked. They've gotten roofied. It's a pike party.
It's just.
It's a frat house.
This is about to get super, super uncomfortable. I don't get out of here.
And
I don't know if I
what do you
do
like
make a
to do?
bigger now.
While he is wondering whether... so, would you like to break it up with this situation?
Are you asking me or Valen?
Balin. So that if you do, roll the thing... Balin, what do you like to do? No, I mean the... Not Balin. Ellen, what do you like to do?
I want to try to do the same thing. I'm a little bit of dexterity here, so I want to try and see if I can wiggle my way, at least get the ropes loose.
They really don't want us to save them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it slow. Like, is there a way
We
that
don't
I
know
can?
you guys are coming to save us.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure you're coming to save me. To be fair, I've been a gigantic dick to most of you. And I am going to attempt to... Is there a way I can, what I'm asking, do I have time to just take 20 or whatever that's called here and just make sure that I get out of here? Just slowly, painstakingly wiggling my way loose.
I don't think that's a mechanic in 5e.
That is not a mechanic.
I'm pretty sure that it is.
I mean,
Not in
the way
5e.
I think about it is, if you're gonna, what you're saying is you're gonna like take your time and slowly do it. Like you can go ahead and do that, but who knows what these NPCs are planning? They might come in and
that's true too. I'm gonna just try to slip my buy-ins in.
That's fine. Still give me in that case, just give me acrobatics check.
All right.
That will determine how many hours or minutes or that you would need to spend.
Oh my! With disadvantage, no less. Oh my! I am good.
That is pretty good.
Oh.
You are working your way through without making any sounds. However, you do know that it will take some time still for you to take.
That's fine. I'm gonna save my homies too. But
and while that is happening,
wow.
Elliot, you say you're trying to break free?
Yeah, I'm trying to do basically the same thing Valen is. I'm trying to wiggle my way out as quietly as I can.
Alright. In that case, for you, if you were to do the same thing, just taking a long time without having any attentions drawn to you, just taking a long time, same thing, I say that roll acrobatics. It's like the same thing mechanic-wise. It's like you have a wall. If you want to break it in one turn, that's a roll that you need to deal damage, but... Oh my goodness, you guys are on fire! Yeah. Alright.
Let me out.
Oh, Jesus Christ, 24-23.
You will be.
You guys are using up all the good rolls
at some point. You are currently wiggling your way out as well. However,
ninjas. Party full of ninjas.
All of you are awake and is looking around. The elf, who was grinding the stone, notices that you guys are awake. And he walks closer to you, and says that, so, you're awake.
So, your head.
So, we're naked.
Yes,
I hope you didn't take advantage of us last night.
It's not my type to have 3 naked guys in front of my eyes, so let's get this really quick.
Do you usually prefer 4?
I'm the only one asking question here. Next time. There won't be next time.
I look over towards Scarrick and I'm like, I sense stupidity. Large amounts of stupidity.
Over 9 o'clock?
I just felt the great disturbance of the Force.
I felt the great idiocy.
Really, really fucking stupid.
All right, this is going to be a big mistake on my part, but I'm going to look at the elf and say, I'm surprised you can talk after having a javelin through your chest. You're going to use vicious mockery on him.
You guys are just asking to die. You guys are just asking to die.
They're playing to their character. I love it.
Oh my god.
I would high five you, but my hands are bound.
I was just going to try to do something.
He does fail and take... Wait a second.
Actually, Elred, if you want to put +1 Valen, you just got that one.
Is that require... no, but give me a second. Does it require a somatic component?
No, that's verbal component only.
It's, all he has to do is be a son of a bitch.
He does take... His feelings are deeply hurt. And
he gets disadvantage on his attack against me now, too.
Yep.
That is awesome.
He does take 3 damage, and he seems to be verbally offended. And he will come to you, and he will stab you.
Oh!
Alright, bring it on.
And Bet unconscious again.
I
Bring it
can't
on,
make
you're
it that-
bound. He's gonna hit you. No matter. He's gonna.
Famous last words. Eat a dick.
Bring it
No,
on.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
what's your AC without any armor?
Yeah, without any armor, I think it would be. What do I get? Plus whatever my dex mod
Dex
is.
modifier,
Yes.
yeah.
10
Yeah.
plus your
So that'd be. Yeah, that'd be 12 then.
Even you are chained and
No.
you managed to wiggle out your way to dodge his dagger.
No,
You're my hit.
I in some
Alright,
way
is
maneuver
my
my
hero.
hands to his dagger
My
to get him
armor
out.
People are talking, multiple people talking, I can understand a single thing, one at a time. Ella, what are you doing?
See, when he swings, since he missed, can I somehow maneuver my hand to get him to cut through the rope with that miss?
Interesting. Clever. I would say definitely give it a shot. Roll acrobatics. And while that is happening, Tall Guy, what is up?
I just wanted to say that my AC is the same as if I were still wearing my armor because of unarmored defense or whatever it's called.
Okay.
So just wanted to let you know.
Barbarians, man.
How did he
Acrobatics
miss?
20.
My armor is pants. I only
I-
wear pants.
I grab Garrick on the shoulder and I say, I sense a shit show.
I sense even more stupidity than the last.
With your
That's
poison
shit.
giving you disadvantage on your acrobatics, you feel like you could have done it without the effects of the poison under you, but you are
damn.
failed to do so. And
Am I loose yet?
you are currently working your way out. And Ellet, Oz, you're
I
trying
could
something
probably
different.
speed that up. That guy ain't looking at me now.
Oh, in that case, if you can just make the acrobatics checks, but it will void the old checks that you were working on.
Uh-uh.
All
You
right,
want to risk it?
No risking it for the biscuit.
roll the acrobatics.
I already did that last session, and I feel like a dick now.
And yeah, what's your acrobatic? Roll. You're not trying to hide it, however, right?
I was sort of hoping I could go off my old roll since he isn't really watching me anymore. But since that's not the case, I'm gonna go ahead and just stay with the roll I got.
Doing it.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So that is that going on. And Tall Guy, are you doing anything in this situation?
I'm just like laughing at him, like, you couldn't hit the broadside of a bird. Like I am just trying to rile this guy up as much as possible to distract him from Valen.
Oh my god.
Because he knows Valen's up to some ninja shit anyway. Like, I'm fucking gonna do something awful.
Ellet, I would say that you get another turn before Elf gets to do it, because you can probably make that thingy with reaction.
Yeah, if I get another turn, I'm gonna see if I can squirm out.
He's trying to get loose.
Foot loose.
Yep. Roll.
Kick off your damage.
15, you are managed to break free on your turn. And
I-
you are in this melee range, but now ropes are loose on you, and you can now run away and do other stuff.
All right, so can I try to tuck and roll out one of the sides of the tent so I'm not running out the front door?
Go through his legs, pull his pants down.
You would,
You're a small
Provoke-
creature, buddy.
you
Go
would
for it.
provoke an opportunity attack from him. Are you okay? Sure with it?
Oh, I provoke opportunity attack. Shit.
You
cannot
just use
afford
an
that.
action to make this, and you only have your.
Oh
bonus
yeah.
action.
Oh yeah.
Is Thalen or Miruk within range that I can like?
Both of them are within 5 feet of you.
Can I try to undo their bindings? One of their bindings instead of moving.
With action, yes, but you already have used your
God
action.
damn, I already used my action.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna dash between this guy's legs and see if I can run.
I'm waiting for them to escape. They're gonna run catch us, but naked.
It's a naked halfling and he's
Darky will
running
make an
away.
opportunity attack against you, and he hits with his dagger.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking down then.
With his dagger piercing through your back, too much bleeding, your conscience immediately leaves your body, and now you're blooded on the ground.
This is my half.
And he turns around and he points the bloody dagger, the one that it has the blood of Alice on, in front of it. I almost said tall guy. In front of Mirk's face and says that, "So you want to try something funny too?"
I'm about to try something hilarious, but I'm gonna stay quiet.
He's got the dagger right in my face, right?
Yes.
I go for a bite attack.
I thought he was gonna say I kiss it. I'm like,
I thought he was gonna bite the knife.
Oh, let him drop the knife. I'm so proficient with daggers. It's gonna be so good.
Oh no, you just bit yourself. You're dead.
I
He
just
bit the rope and he's free.
You bit the knife, you just shoved it down your throat.
I deep-throated the knife.
As you're trying to bite it with your poison and sense all being numb and stuff, you had your tongue sticking out and you bit your tongue. And with the excessive blooding, you taste the blood of your own and your conscience quickly fails you.
Christ.
Sorry, Valen.
And the Dark Elf is like, "What are with these idiots who got captured?"
I just Garrick and I are walking. I go,
and he will be going in front of Balin. And we'll switch back to the other groups right now, for a moment. Garrick and Carrick, as you guys are following the tracks of a dog, you see that on the distance, there is a black dog that seems to have quite a bit of injury. Along with on the a little bit far side, you also see that there is a camp made. Currently, there is one orc outside, looking around. He seems to be sharply on guard, and as well as one human that seems to be. I
thought that guy was dead.
The other side. There's two humans. One of them is dead. One of them is alive.
Oh, well.
And
yeah.
I recover from my many miniature heart attacks. And
This looks promising. We don't see any sign. Trying to see any signs of our so-called compatriots.
You do know, however, with your trackings, the tracks definitely led to here, and you do see the dog that they were following last night. He seems to be a little injured, however, and currently beside there is a big white mastiff who is trying to take care of it. He seems to be licking the other one's wounds.
licking the wounds. Okay. I hunker down with Garrick and I say, get down.
Yeah, I know. I get down.
And
Also,
I
Abil
say,
and Jessica, because they went with you.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. And I look around and I say, what's the plan?
Well, I don't know. That depends on what the hell where the hell they are and what happened here.
So we see the one.
Wait. Can I yell as soon as I bite my tongue?
You had a critical fail, so no.
Damn it.
No, you can go.
Oh, wow.
So we hunch down and I look at Garrick and the party and I say, so there's an orc there standing there at watch. We see the dog, looks worse for wear. How do you want to approach this? Do you want to go guns blazing or some sort of...
What kind of idiots would go gun blazing in a camp alone? That sounds like a stupid idea.
What's a gun? How do you know what that is?
You just said it. Shit, I don't know. I guess I mean, we could just maybe talk to them. They probably know what happened to them.
But we could be democratic about it and just say, hey, we're lost, and see what's up. Because, I'm a tiefling orc. We're rejects of society.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna bromance right up.
We befriend them before we find out what happened. We're like,
we could have... I'm just thinking, you've got a lot of things, just like noticing how you fought. You've got a lot of things that, if you get up close to them, you can still do damage to them.
Oh yes.
So I would say, let me be bait, and you follow escort, and let's have the other people stay outside the camp. I'll set up my trap as well.
Bait, as in you want them to follow you, or are you going to talk to them?
As in, we can both do the talking, but if things get dicey, you know.
I start thinking to myself, like, I go to Carrick, like, I wonder if he'd be more friendly to an orc.
Can you do that?
We are neither.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Could you make me look like an orc?
No, but I'm an orc now. I'm just an orc.
All of a sudden, you're fjord.
I can be an orc if I need to be.
Can you describe your orc attire?
Something you're doing.
Green.
I don't know. I guess I try to match it somewhat to him, like in terms of like level of I guess, like if he looks like he's wearing porn rags, I'd wear porn rags. If he looks like he's wearing a nice clothing, I might wear nice clothing. I don't really know. I just an orc with like maybe short tusks.
He seems to be wearing a medium armor where there is quite a bit of metals, along with a very thick hides, covering most of his body, and painted mostly in black. And
I smack you, Garrick, and I say, be a chick.
Sexy lady diversion.
I look back, I'm like, and I look back, technically we already have a chick, but I guess she's probably not good at fighting.
She's an elf.
Plus, I realize being an orc probably won't be a good idea since I can't speak orc.
They speak common.
Oh, is there? Is it recognizable at all?
There's a symbol on his chest.
A circle with a hook in it. I pointed out to Garrett, like, do you recognize that? And I get a look at it, see if I can recognize it at all.
I roll history, investigation.
history, sure, history.
Where is history? Why can I never find you? Oh yeah,
16.
my 0 is good. Right.
Garrick, you have no idea what there is. However, Karak, you do know that while you were looking through the bounty pages and lists of the people who are wanted, you do know that there is a pretty famous gangster named Cody. And his symbol is that inexact. You do know that that orc that you have fought, or that orc that you see in the camp, is definitely wearing uniform that belongs to Cody.
Gotcha.
Who the fuck is Cody?
Yeah, Cody's a criminal gangster man who apparently runs that organization there. Would I happen to know his influence towards the hunt, which most likely he'd be getting hunted by other bounty hunters, right?
Likely, but he is a tough cookie to catch.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. What do I do with this information?
Well, we can just talk to them.
Do I know what Cody looks like?
He's a short blonde kid. He likes to run around hotels a lot.
Roll intelligence with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
I only barely got that joke.
Thank you.
I'm all.
Oh wait, that's intelligence save. Sorry. Not much different.
Let me see.
Cody's a dark elf who's currently stabbing your friends.
You do know that Cody is a half-orc that has the height of around 6 feet, and you know that you feel like you have heard him having a hook hands on both hands.
Hook hands on both hands?
Yes.
I'm trying to think. There's a character I know that has hook hands, but I can't think of
On both hands, no less.
My
Yeah,
God,
no,
imagine
that's
how he
really-
wipes his ass. Anyways.
Clearly, this guy has like failed as a warrior and had to become a gangster as the backup plan.
I say to Garrick, and I say, can you recreate that symbol on his chest
In what way?
with your whatever? I don't know what magic you use because I have no
Do
idea.
you want me to wear the symbol, or do you want me to put the symbol on you?
You be. Oh shit! You don't speak Orcish. What do I speak? I speak
I know. I don't
Elvish and Infernal.
Come up, stinking demon!
I ask Garrick how charismatic are you feeling?
Wait, sorry. What would you say?
I ask how charismatic are you feeling? If you could put a number to your charisma.
I mean, it's supposed to be one of the things I'm good at. Although deception's more my thing.
You do it. You do the talking.
Yeah, no, I'm down with doing the talking. But if you want, I can put a symbol on you. Put a symbol on your clothing or something with prestidigitation.
You put the symbol on yourself. I'll be your. I guess keeper.
Body. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That could. Yeah. We can do this.
Entourage.
I mean, we're just asking questions. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, they might have gone on their way and found some berries in the forest. Who knows?
I look back at the women and I say, if this goes to shit, just start firing.
Oh, Villi got it.
I am gonna make myself look like a human though, because I don't speak Orc, so I don't want to risk him trying to talk to me in Orc, and I don't know Orc, so I don't want to look like myself. So I'm gonna look like like a human, just like maybe like blonde hair, blue eyes, just a human that doesn't look like me. In case I run away and I want to come back again later and be like, hey, I'm a different person.
Okay, human with a blonde hair as you're approaching them. I'll switch the focus to the other group. Currently, 2 of them are unconscious.
Good work, gentlemen.
On the ground, his mouth bleeding. He just goes. Oh.
And yes, he comes right in front of Balin and sits down in front of you. Not sits down, just like you got it. And he puts the dagger right in front of your eyes and says that, I know you have seen this person before. And he pulls out a bounty paper that you stole from their desk that has the face of a Wolfson on it.
I've seen the poster.
Don't you lie to me! Why were you trying to steal this from us?
Well, because I'm a member of the advanced company of the Grey Griffin mercenary squad. We've been hunting this man. Obviously, this is competitive field, so I just wanted to tamper with your chances of retrieving your quarry.
It's competition, huh?
Aye, for a little friendly competition is all. My friends are a little over-enthusiastic. I'm actually speaking in Elvish.
I wonder if Drow speaks Elvish. They do, right?
Yeah, no, they definitely do.
Yeah,
Undercommon and Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Alright. He's like swirling his daggers and thinking about what you do, and says that, well, tell me one reason why I should let you alive and go.
Mostly because I don't want to die without pants. Am I loose at this point?
Still the time has not been passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Mostly because I don't want to die without pants. I don't want to die among savages. You understand, eh?
Why? No, that's not a roll even. He grabs the dagger and stabs you.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about him being a savage.
No, I know, but he says that, oh, he's stabbing
Who
you, he
were you
says
talking
that,
about that?
me too, who likes? And he stabs you.
Dick. He's got to
Well,
roll
you
an
did
attack.
kill
right?
his friend after trying
I
to
was
rob
about to
him.
say, like,
Also, the last
You're lucky
sentence
to be alive.
is not
He's
even
got-
the statement. It's like, what is... But yes.
I wasn't saying he was a savage.
3 of you are currently bleeding in the tent. For who
Oh,
knows
he
what.
didn't even roll an attack?
Do you want to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
My armor class is pretty freaking good.
What's
Yeah,
your
but he gets
AC?
advantage because you're restrained.
It's a 14.
Yeah, he misses one.
Nice!
You
Am I
quickly
losing?
moves out of his stagger as he's stabbing you, and
as
he's
Garrick
like,
and I are walking,
I'm gonna
I go,
try the acrobatics check to get him to cut me loose.
yes, you can do that.
Okay.
As a reaction,
Okay.
roll acrobatic.
Cool. 23.
Or 15.
with disadvantage, yeah.
15, I'll roll. You are free. All
Oh
your
my-
ropes are cut by his knife that are trying to strike you.
Guess what I'm doing as my bonus action?
There are literally no
you still have
consequences.
action. Now you have action and bonus action.
Action and bonus action?
Yes.
Awesome.
I kick him in the dick and run.
I'm gonna kick him in the dick, disengage, and run away.
Into the other
Roll
enemies.
your unarmed attack.
All right. I got that. I'm proficient with my hand or my foot. How do you roll that? Let me see.
Just roll a d20 plus how many modifiers you should have. So, like, it would be d20 plus strength and proficiency.
Yeah. plus
Okay.
2. Gave me the nut.
That's my plan. Oh my!
One more as your poisons and have a
Oh,
disadvantage.
come on. That was awesome. Okay.
Jesus.
This dark elf guy is rolling really bad.
Naked, bleeding, belligerent,
He's
poisoned,
attacked.
running.
He should have advantage, and he's fucking missing non-moving targets. Jesus.
You missed an attack against his nuts. However, are you using your bonus action to disengage and run?
Disengage and run. I have a movement speed of 35. I'm a wood elf. He does not. I'm gone. So gone.
Alright, you are going to run out of the camp. Camp, you can attempt to run out of the entrance that is not, like regular entrances. You can probably try to pull it and sneak under it. However, it will cost you some movements to do so, but if other person are to follow you, they will cost them their movements as well. Or
Right,
you
I'm
can
gonna-
move through the regular entrance, which will cost you no movements, but that's a regular entrance.
No, I have to get somewhere where I have cover so I can hide.
Mhm.
Is my plan. I'm not leaving my dudes in a lurch, and I still don't have my pants.
Steal the table.
Meanwhile, me and Hellraider just in this fantastical dream setting, and we're just like, hey, you think Valen's gonna come through for us?
Still naked.
Still
Yes.
yeah, of course.
Anyhow, you are going to escape through one of the 10 sides that are not the regular
10
entrance.
The tent
And-
walls. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm hauling ass.
Let's hear your intention of which size are you picking. If you
I'm
look at the
running-
map, the one
okay.
that is pointing closer. Do you see where I'm pinging?
Let me. I can't actually. My character sheet's in the way. Yes.
You see where I'm pinging, and that's the regular entrance. For the other 3 sides, which sides would you like to exit to? You probably
Where
would remember. Stop.
Where am I sitting?
It's pretty tiny tent. You can be exiting from anywhere. It's fine.
I'm gonna exit. How do I ping it like you just did?
Hold down on the click.
Yep.
I'm gonna exit out this corner here and break for the tree line.
Okay. And you will break to the tree line. And I would say that is sad. It is sad because the party is coming from that way and they won't be able to see you.
That's
Actually-
okay. That's not
I'm
at all.
already planning.
Yeah. As you are going out, the Dark Elf will immediately chase after you. Although, Dark Elf's even
Oh, the
movement
orc.
speed.
Should just be 30.
No, the thing is actually he can dash too, so he will definitely be able to
true.
catch up, but he won't be able to make attacks.
I have a whole plan once we're in the woods, baby.
You see these two dudes just chasing. He's like, you ain't never seen speed this fast.
Oh my god.
Run, Valen, run!
So you say your movement speed is 35?
It's 35. I'm a wood elf. Yeah, I'm fleet.
I'm so fucking fast.
Yep, you definitely went faster than them.
I'm fast as fuck. He can't fuck with me, and my next bonus action is to vanish in the foliage.
Yes.
I'm out, baby.
You and the Dark Elves are chasing, and Dark Elf yells out, you guys, probably you two are hearing, they're on the run! I'm chasing after! And he will be chasing. However, without making any checks, I can see clear and wide that you will be able to hide in the forest. And actually, well, let's see what happens. Roll your stealths. Let's see what happens.
Valen's gonna go full like Arnold Schwarzenegger first Predator movie.
No,
Like
this is Rambo, baby. I'm like hunting down men.
Yeah.
Oh, stealth. You said. Hold on.
And then he trips on a rock.
Side of your left.
You shut your face. Stop telling me I'm gonna fail. You guys.
It's still with disadvantage, but
Yeah, because you're still poisoned.
That's fine.
The thing is, Dark Elf with the sun,
Oh,
so...
fuck!
No,
You said it's daylight though, right?
it is daylight and he's a drow, so...
He has disadvantage,
yeah. He will have a -5 on his perception, and he actually beat it. So...
oh man.
That's fine. I run 5 faster a turn. I can outrun him forever.
That's true.
You escape his grab, and now you're loose in the forest. And we will leave that in that forest area soon. However, let's go back to the other group. And as you two approaches the tent, as Karak disguised as this blonde woman,
Garrick
No,
is
not human, just a human guy.
Garrick disguised as a blonde human, female.
Oh, you should have went for the female.
I'm not
Male or
gonna try and mimic a female voice
Alright.
until I have a certain feat.
Male, blonde, and Karak, you are dressed as who you are, right?
yes.
Okay. You guys hear voice from the sides that says that they're on the run, I'm chasing after you. And you can see that the orc turns toward that direction. But he doesn't, as he hears that he's chasing after her, put back,
Fucking
goes back to
me.
his
We don't see that at all, do we, though?
Are the dogs booking it or?
Dogs are not booking it, but you do hear sounds of that Dark Elf, and something moves on the other sides of the forest, but you do
Okay.
not hear anything.
How far are we from camp or from the center of camp? Right?
If you like, you can be like 40 feet away,
Okay.
30 feet away, and
So we'd be able to hear them.
yeah.
Okay.
Would not know what the hell they're talking about.
No, it's just like I look towards Garrick. It's like we're walking towards them. All right. Anyways, let's go.
And the dog, the white one, the Mastiff, notices that you two are approaching and starts like barking on the direction that you guys are coming from, and that quickly grabs the attention of the orc that
That's
seems
fine.
to be on the guard, and he yells towards your directions. I forgot his voice.
We're making friends everywhere we go, guys.
Yeah, we don't speak orc. So, I don't know what
Oh, I'm not putting it on the map.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're,
you do see the orc. You do see them, yeah. You see an orc and a human, and the human who seems to be pointing a crossbow at two of you who are currently approaching. Orc seems to be armed with a scimitar, actually.
Alright, I mean, I try to, like, do a different voice so that my voice isn't recognizable by anyone who would recognize it, I guess. And I'm like, whoa, we're just passing by. Came here to ask you a few questions.
I would say that if you want the voice to be unrecognizable, you as a player should be using a voice that is unrecognizable.
I like it.
Unless you'd like to make a check, but that has a chance to fail. But if you,
I mean, who am I doing the check now? They've never seen or heard me before.
no, but if they hear your regular voice, then they would recognize it with passive intelligence or perception.
All right, I'll just do a
So-
performance checks, I guess.
Oh,
do an
why don't
accent.
you do
Come on.
voice?
Because-
Hello, you get.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, so I don't have to do it. Okay, if I do, okay, fine. Shit, what would a?
Okay, try
A
to
gangster?
have a really low voice, or try to think of a famous movie star and try to follow his accent.
Hello, you get.
I say, I'm going full Stallone. I'm going full Stallone.
Would you? Hey,
You
we don't mean any harm. We're just ask the questions.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say? I would just hear.
I can't stop right there!
I wave. And I say,
You have a beautiful voice. I love it.
and I say, oh, hey, look, Cody sent us. Yeah, we're just here to help you out.
Fucking what? Why would you say that?
He
I wasn't
looks-
ready for that lie.
He's not suspecting you at all, and says like, why are you going to send me help?
Since he
We-
said that, I'm gonna reveal because I put in the chat. I wanted to put like the symbol over my cloak in case I wanted to reveal it. So since he said that, I'm gonna pull my cloak and show the symbol that he was talking.
It's like,
that worked.
we've already been paid, so we're just here as support for you guys.
Why are you doing the voice?
Okay. Oh, good to know. Come here.
I thought nobody was gonna say roll for sergeant.
I was hoping he didn't because
No, you guys are doing
I was
good.
waiting for
I would only ask you to roll if NPC has anything to be suspicious of you guys. But there's nothing to be suspicious, you guys.
he's certainly suspicious of Alan. Go on.
Because
Go
you know the name of the Cody, and you also show the symbol, and he doesn't see any signs to untrust you so far. And he gestures you in, and he gestures you all to sit on the fire, sit by the fire.
Wait, what was that about? People running what?
Yeah, we heard some screaming and some I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my hands.
Yeah, some bastards!
Yeah, come on.
Those bastards! Some thieves tried to steal our stuff last night.
Thieves, you say? Yeah, we actually just got raided ourselves right after we got off the boat. I'm turning into a surfer. I just
Bro.
Yeah, they're as good as deal with. Dark King got hands on it, so should don't worry.
I look towards Garrick, who's a blonde poster child at this point, and I say, yeah, did they get the bounty for him, or should we show him our bounty?
No, you should show him our bounty. I don't know what my voice is anymore.
Wow.
Oh, you're going out to did Cordy not give you the directions for who you're killing?
No, we didn't know if you got the directions. And excuse my friend, Tim Anthony here. He's got a cold. Oh, we might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Rhombus.
Wow.
Timothy Sebastian the Third.
See Sebastian. And he looks at you guys with weird, like, looks, and is like, that's a weird name.
Fucking
How dare you? I come from a long line of Timanthys.
He says,
They're all
"Whoa,
bastards, but
I'm March.
nice to meet you, March.
Nice to meet you.
And,
So, You said you dealt with your thieves or whatever. They're dead or something.
no, we can't capture them. And Darky is questioning them. Although one of them seems to have got away, I guess. But whatever.
I don't. Where's your dog friend, Elf?
He looks around and is like, I don't know, probably ran up into the forest. Oh, they were pretty injured, so I doubt that they would be trouble to it.
I tell you what, it looks like you're a bit short-staffed here. We're on our way back for resupplies because we got robbed too. How about we use what gold we have and take these guys off your hands for you. That way you could go hunt down
Yeah, I
whoever
bet
you
they'd
go.
make a pretty price at the market.
Yeah, we thought about that too, but it's too much work to transfer all the way back. Let's
I mean,
just
I've got
get the
buddies.
job done first. Let's just let them guys rot. However, he doesn't seem to be exactly wanting to go and let you guys take these guys out. He thinks that it's a good idea to capture the bounty first. However, if you would like to persuade him differently, I say that suggest you good points and say that you want to make a persuasion with that.
I look at Garrick and I say, "Look, March, we've already been paid.
Yeah, time to do the job. We're gonna capture the bounty dude.
These guys are just taking up your time, and you know how Cody is. He doesn't want anyone wasting his time. So why spend, trying to capture these idiots out here when you could be capturing Ulfson?"
You make a good point. We should probably get this solved quickly. Fine, go and deal with those guys first.
Alright. Didn't have to buy them. Alright.
Listen, if
I'm
it's perfectly reasonable to him as an NPC, then he won't make any checks or make NPCs.
I nod towards Garrick, and I say,
Hey,
Timothy, Timothy, go check, see if there's a nice table so that we can write down how many slaves we're taking.
Right. I go do that.
I'm gonna check.
Where are you keeping them?
He points at the one of the tent. As you would know, the one that we have been pinging a lot. That one, he points to that one typically and says that, "Hey, one of you, go and get Dark Hair. He let him know that we should just leave, and you guys got this handle."
What?
That's how I'm feeling
He
all the
wants you guys to. This is the problem with that accent. My neck hurts too. My throat fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He wants you guys
They probably do those
to.
voices.
He wants one of you to go and find Darkey and get him back so that they can move along to hunt down the Ulfson, while you guys are handling this escaping dude along with the other two people.
Got it.
Us?
I'm so fast.
Yeah, he wants one of us to assist the Dark Elf chasing the Wood Elf.
No, he said that one of you to just tell Darkey that you guys got this, and he just to return and join, and they would just pat on to Ulfson.
Okay, so we're not having to chase down.
He didn't ask you guys to help Darkey to chase. He said, because you have
Just
convinced
tell
him to. It is a good idea to finish it quick, so that they would just leave with Darkey.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go look for Darkey then, and tell him to come back.
All right, and
Yeah, I don't want to go because if he sees me, he's not gonna recognize me.
Okay. As you're going out to find Darkey, I'd imagine Garrick is going into the tent.
Mhm.
As you're going into the tent, you see two of your friends naked.
I wouldn't call them friends, not yet. But
Well,
yeah,
one lizard friend and one halfling friend. Halfling, right?
Yeah.
I just hear in the
Yeah.
force, "I'm so fucking fast, boy."
Both of them entirely naked.
You can't
and
catch me.
you see the signs of stab wounds on the halfling's back. Also, on the dragonborn, however, it seems like his mouth is bleeding out and he has like a tongue sticking out of him.
I'm a lizard folk. I'm not a
anyone else
dragon
in
boy.
the tent?
Did I say
That's
It's the
one.
same. It's the same thing, just one is less awesome.
Boy, you better choose your next word carefully.
I'm sorry, breathing fire is way cooler than biting your own tongue.
But yes, Garrett, what do you like to do?
I mean, I get they're bleeding out, or they seem stable.
I guess I'll just. Hey, you can stabilize them if they're not stable. So
We
say
were
that
too
you-
late.
You spend moments to stabilize.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna stabilize them. I assume I'm in the room alone, but if anyone questions, I'm like, well, we don't want them dead. We're gonna sell them.
Incidentally, since the whole time I'm running away from this guy, I'm mocking him viciously. Not vicious mockery, like, oh, this is much better than running through a fucking cave. Look at me go. Fuck you.
He seems to be very frustrated and exhausted to chase you, and he just like, today is your lucky day.
Nah, fuck you.
And then he throws his dagger. Whoop!
He is
Let
walking
him,
towards
let
the
him
camp.
arm my ass. I'll take him out.
Oh, you're
With
gonna target
what?
him? But yes, I say that you guys are chasing each other for a while, and then Dark K seems to be heading towards a camp. What would you like to do, Bender?
Or Valen.
Balin. Ah, yeah, Bender and Balin. Oh my goodness.
Oh, as soon as he turns away, I'm making my stealth roll. I'm going to loop around the camp. Since I don't know that they're coming to get me,
You're still focused on the
Roll
other two.
stealth.
I am going to save my boys. Right. Am I still poisoned
You're
or...
still poisoned.
Oh, shit.
By the way, is Vandor there?
But
Not-
you are very
not-
sassy.
Not fucking bad, boys. I'm sneaking back toward the camp.
Alright. As you're sneaking back towards the camp and Dark K walking towards the camp, the name's Karak. Yes, Karak. As you're following the forest, there is obviously a sign of the blood trails
disturbances.
and as well as the foragings, like the trees and bushes being trampled over along with it. And you are able to locate down Dark K. You see a dark elf man. He seems to be a little bit tired looking. And you can tell that he has a dagger on his hand that seems to be covered in blood.
Oh,
How far are we from camp at this point?
There you go. Shoot his face.
not far enough for a loud boomstick, probably.
They'll blame it on me. He's good to go.
I say pretty far. If you would shout really loud, unless you have an assist of a spell, no one would be able to hear you.
No one would be able to hear me, right?
Unless
Do
there
I
is
still?
assist of a spell, such as Thaumaturgy or other thunderous
Gotcha.
spells.
I got you,
Does-
dog.
Does he see me?
Are you not? You are not stealthing.
I'm not stealthing.
However, he is a dark elf and he has a trouble seeing you. What is your passive stealth?
How do I see what my passive stealth is?
It's your stealth modifier plus 10.
My stat modifier plus 10. So
No, in this case,
Dexterity.
stat modifier. Or what do you? Oh, so
What
stealth.
is your
It's,
stealth modifier?
it just says 2. So
You
So your
you are
modifier
found.
is
okay,
I would say.
12.
12.
Yeah. Technically, his passive insight doesn't beat it, but just a sight, and he should be able to hear you as well. So he will
Okay.
notice that something is coming in front.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if I had the drop on him, I just put my parrot trap down and let nature do its work.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's that far away,
And he's slowly walking towards your directions, and he notices that you are there, and says that, "Are you? What are you? What are you?" No, that's the wrong voice. Oh my goodness, the orc. Ah, man. I need more.
what's his name? Darky.
Dark K.
Dark A. I was like, wow, that's on the nose right there.
That's racist as fuck.
I say,
Dark A.
"What's your name?"
I said, hey, Dark A, it's me, Rhombus. I know that we've never met, but we were sent here by Cody to long story short, I'll tell you on the way back to camp. You don't have to worry about those people. We're gonna take care of it. Cody wants you to focus on Ulfson. We're just here to help you guys out. Okay. Perception or deception.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Maybe I should have
Do I see this conversation happening?
Oh
I say you guys are going the same direction. So I say why not?
I was gonna follow him back to camp.
Yeah, I say you definitely hear this conversation. And he seems to be growing a little bit suspicion on you. And he says that... So, Cody wouldn't have sent anyone to help us as far as I know.
Yeah, you guys were taking too long. I just talked to March over there.
Merge.
March.
I'm just looking really confused at him.
He's just like, oh, maybe we'll talk when we go back to the camp. And he is following along with you.
Okay.
And
Does he still have his dagger in his hand, or did he put it on his belt yet?
I'm gonna
Roll
roll
perception.
perception. Yeah.
Both of you. That's your roll, and Scott's... Scott, your vision is a little blurry at the moment. You cannot quite identify what is going around in detail.
Yes, the poison.
And Kazi, you notices that he seems to be cracking a vial besides him, and seems to be applying something on his dagger.
On his dagger.
Yes.
Okay. I look at him and say, you know, I said that you don't have to worry about those guys, right? I stop in my tracks when I say that. I'm like, you know, there's nobody else out here. Well, what do you think you're doing?
Roll initiative.
Carrick's at least.
Oh shit!
Carrick's at least glancingly aware that Valen is a forest ghost, so that was cool.
Roll. Do I need my token out here or just roll it?
I'll just prepare a small map for you guys.
Okay.
We have a small, tiny battle.
I got it.
You can see the way that I prepare. It's a tiny map, tiny map. Okay, so here is a tutorial on how I make a combat map.
Inside
This
the mine.
is a forest, a dense forest, very dense. So we would like to put few bushes around. So let's do that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
call you rough.
Valen running in naked, slapping him.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna
bushes?
no. I'm totally gonna kill this guy and cut off his ears and wear him as a necklace. I'm doing the whole Rambo thing at this point. This is not.
Those
Pretty sure Rambo
bushes
did
are passable.
Okay.
However, they will be
By
treated as a difficult terrain. But there
Gotcha.
are also many of the thick trees in the area.
The
There won't
thickest
be,
trees.
you won't be able to pass through those trees and can be used. as
Not
a
with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. And also, you can climb the tree, and everywhere above, you should be able to climb and move between the trees if you even want to. However, it may require you to make some acrobatics to move between them. And we'll put you guys in here. So drag your tokens in.
Where am I dragging it to, or just anywhere?
I say that those two of you should be on the center, and you, Valen, drop it within 40 feet area. Drop it within the 40 feet distance on the choice of yours. 40 feet away from Karak.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm having trouble navigating.
probably in a
that.
bush.
Yeah, I'm giving you a little what you call it? A little AoE
Radius.
to go off of, yeah. I took calculus once.
You did, huh? All right, I'm.
We all had to.
That's 20 feet.
That's
Yeah,
40
that's
feet
20.
away.
Yeah, I'm going. The map is huge on my screen, so.
There's a slider at the top right.
Yeah, you can use it to adjust the
Yeah, that would be a fine location. I say the
Alright.
camp is in this direction in that case.
Oh, I was heading toward the camp. So, which direction is it?
It's over right side, right down.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
he was
you were tailing them, right? Not like
Yeah.
going in front of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
makes
was-
sense. This makes sense.
Yeah. So this would
I-
make sense because the direction you're coming, you will be tailing them
Right.
on the way.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
I
in
was
that
telling.
case, I'll be going that way. Let's say champ is that way. Yes,
Right,
and
right.
roll initiative for everyone. For however, for Balin, you are.
How do I
currently
get my
surprised.
window back up? I'm surprised.
Yep.
I was observing the whole thing.
I know, but as your critical fail suggested, you did not see what the hell was going on, and they just
I
started
didn't
fighting.
critically. Did I critically fail?
We succeeded on the initiative order.
Hold up a second. Did I critically fail?
Yeah, because you got
Yep.
disadvantage to perception.
You have disadvantage because of the poison.
Oh, right. Right. How do I open the chat window again? Because I closed that.
It's the first node.
Don't worry about it. And Darky itself is not that hard to beat. So.
I'm gonna slap my knee. You say that now.
I know. You have any melee weapons?
I have my musket as a bludgeon.
Oh god.
Man, my initiative was really good, too.
Let me search about sunlight sensitivity as well.
But I got a critical on my initiative. You should let me go.
That fucking sentence. Poor
Don't
Tim Anthony
worry.
has laryngitis.
Also, apparently, The Last of Us 2 has Ellie making out with a chick. I just checked my Twitter and everybody's losing their shit over it.
Dro has a disadvantage on attack rolls on sunlight.
Oh, wow.
And this is definitely sunlight, so he will gain a disadvantage on his attack.
So we're basically on the same level. Got it.
Yep. No, this guy's actually weak as fuck, so don't worry about it.
Again.
He does hit, however. You said your AC is 16, right?
My AC?
Yeah. Is your AC?
No, it's
16?
13.
Oh, it hits. And will deal you 5 piercing damage. Roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit. It just goes down the
It's a 1.
I got your back, dog.
Oh,
no.
my god.
I was joking! Am I gonna be the only one who can actually live?
Poisoned by 1 hour. However, it says that if saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is also unconscious while poisoned this way. So you fall unconscious as the
Oh my god.
poison
It's just me now! Basically, just
Fucking
me.
A.
it's a
That
real
and the
thing.
naked elf. It's just me and the
Throw
naked elf.
poison. Alright.
Oh my
DC
god.
13. Yeah.
So
No,
if you
I'm
roll,
definitely down.
if you rolled like 7,
Yeah,
or lower,
I'd be good.
you would be unconscious. And as you fall unconscious,
I like to point out that the 2 saves are made were both critical fails.
Balin, what do you like to do?
Fuck me. You guys.
I gotta go slap. Go slap him. Go slap him.
Yes, slapping it will wake him up. Yes.
Oh, I meant
Slapping him would wake him up?
Rule wise, yes. Although you're not sure you know that information or not, but yeah,
Fuck me. Okay.
you don't know he died or he just fell unconscious
shit,
or
that's
he's
true.
asleep.
I am.
I succumbed to all my miniature heart attacks.
I am going to, in stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A. I'm gonna
I think we all
move
just need
to.
to roll new characters.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get started on my new character while you guys
I'm not losing Carrick. I can't lose him.
As I
I'm
said,
moving right here.
level 3 or lower, I tend not to kill up people. And what are you doing? Getting
We're
there?
asking
move-
for it though.
I'm moving right there,
I know, you guys are kinda.
and I am going to
Yes.
sleight of hand.
Snap his neck.
I'm gonna sleight of hand steal his dagger.
The one he's holding?
Yeah.
I don't think equipped items can be stolen.
Okay. What else is he holding?
However,
I saw him put the vial on his on his dagger, right?
With your critical fail, it was kind of blurry for you.
Shit. What else is he holding? Can I make a perception roll to see if there's anything I can lift?
Well, you're up. Yeah, you're up right behind him. And he
I would
doesn't
say
detect you.
that you can make the check. I recommend not being in the melee range, though. You should, if you
I have
want to
nothing else. I have nothing else to attack him with.
No, because it would be a perception check to make a thing.
Okay, so I can make a perception check from where I was,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and that way you stay in stealth instead of breaking out of stealth. That's my recommendation. But if you want to go off and snoop around, then that's also.
I wasn't plan. I was going. I had a plan, but that's fine.
Roll
It was a
perception
bad.
check.
Dude,
Okay.
I jinxed myself, man. I told you. This guy, he was like, "Oh, this guy's easy to beat." I'm like, "You say that now."
16.
I don't know. I was like, he's in melee and he's a gunslinger, but he uses a gun. He's kind
He
of.
notices that he has a belt, and that seems to have a few of the vials that are dangling on his belt. He
Awesome.
notices that if you were good enough, you should be able to take the whole belt away from him. Just unbelt him instantly and take it away. Or more safely, you should be able to pickpocket just a vial. Or more.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab just a vial.
Anyhow, that was your action. However, what would you like?
Right.
You can. I believe you can interact with object. What's your bonus section? But I guess that's nothing. Never mind. Yeah. What do you
Probably
like?
not off someone though.
Yeah.
This turn I can't do anything. I'm gonna wait till I'm trying to wait till he puts the dagger away. No matter what he's gonna do with this guy to drag him back to camp or whatever the fuck, he's got to put his knife away.
Actually, this is fine. Like, I'm
Yeah,
unconscious, so like, he's gonna be preoccupied. He's gonna
Right.
think it's all okay.
He's
yeah.
gonna go here and gonna be dragging these two.
Dude, you know what you need to do is you need to just get a stick. Well, I would say sharpen it, but you don't have anything to sharpen it with.
Nope.
And that is their turn.
I feel like at this point, Derek needs to just dip. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. He can't do anything about this.
Valen.
Dallin is moving to, I guess, to here. How far is that? Hold on.
I really wish I had been sneaking so I could set my goddamn bear trap. Anyways,
But you already said it for the girls.
yeah.
For player information, he has 10 health left.
All right, I'm moving to here. I guess that's as far as I can go this turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll catch him eventually, but
Yeah, but if he goes out in the open, your stealth isn't going to help you. You have to get him before he goes out in the open.
There's still bushes and forest area. This is a forested area. I say he can be still in stealth. It's fine.
I can catch him then before he gets back.
I mean, he's also dragging me.
And also, I mentioned that there is quite a bit of distance. On
Right, and he's dragging him, so he's going at half clip.
Yeah.
So I can catch him in a couple turns.
You will be able to catch him.
Okay.
Okay, let's say hypothetically you did catch up to him. What do you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna lift his knife.
Mm-hmm. Without him knowing, or just lifting?
Without him knowing, preferably. I'm a thief.
If only you were an arcane trickster, you could just whoop.
Roll sleight of hand.
How long does this poison last?
Seriously.
1 hour.
You guys haven't been awake that long.
Yeah, but when did they poison us?
I wonder when. You will see soon. But you should be able to.
I rolled. It's a 10. He's in sunlight. Give me help here. Come on.
You guys, Jesus.
He's in sunlight. I'm
It is
a
sure.
I'm a ninja. He's dragging a dude. He can't be paying that close attention.
We should all be dead.
It's not like
We really
Fine. His passive perception at the moment is 8 anyway, so technically he should be fine.
Okay.
On the sight check, although if I were to be real dick, I could say that, oh, that's not the sight check, that's the touch.
The poison knife is going right in his fucking jugular, man. I'm killing this motherfucker. So dead.
The poison is a one-time use on hit.
Oh,
however,
shit.
you can steal the bile, and currently he's unarmed. And you have a dagger.
And he is looking beat up, and this is going to be a sneak attack. But my sneak attack rolls have been shit. I'm going to lift a vial. I got to lift a vial.
You just gotta hope he doesn't like smack. He literally just has to slap you. That's all he has to do.
There are multiple different types of vials that are on.
I got it.
That are
I got it.
currently dangling.
I got it. I got that vial.
Give me one of your guesses. One seems to be in pure red color, and one vial seems to be in color of dark and black.
I do have proficiency in poisons.
Oh.
You are not using your kit to examine it, however, so it will be a little bit different.
Right? Could I roll some shit? I don't know. Something thiefy.
It's gonna take so long for you to apply it, though.
He will get a chance to detect you if you do that. Are you sure?
You said I could lift the whole belt, or
With a good enough check.
With a good enough check, yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the. My stealth roll was really, really effing good.
Noni's trying super hard to just keep up with their incompetence.
I know he's
right
like,
now.
he's like, you guys are so lucky you're not level 3. You're just lucky you're not level 3.
I am going to.
Jesus.
Nobody 6 weeks ago. I can't wait to play with the Monday people. This is gonna be so great. Now, why the fuck are they rolling so bad?
These people are actively trying to kill themselves.
No, you are like you guys are playing very, very aggressively.
Fucking dog, man.
But yes, aggressive campaigns are fun. So wow.
To be fair, me and Carrick have been doing everything right.
Yeah.
Carrick just got fucking terrible.
I just got
Okay.
one luck.
one
You said
roll
there-
fucked him.
You
I
said
thought
there's
you
one.
were
I'm
not,
gonna make a guess. What's the vials?
One is in color of pure
Red.
red, and the other,
Okay.
you do not see anything reflecting off the colors. And the last one, it seems to be quite sticky inside, as you see it not moving as much. But it is a black.
Okay, so one is red, one absorbs all light,
Yeah.
and one is black.
One is
Black
black and is has a high
Viscous.
viscosity. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the black one,
Just
Which one?
stab.
not the one that absorbs all light.
Okay. You grab that one.
And I am.
Roll sleight of hand.
I already
Persuade
rolled
the
slide.
Poison to tell you
Oh,
what it
you
is.
did. Let me see the rule. Okay, that's
His
good.
passive perception
Yeah,
is
that's
8.
good.
Yeah. All right, so I'm lifting that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna apply it to the dagger.
How is he not noticing this?
He's in the sunlight.
Is DM being nice and also passive perception 8.
His
Also,
passive. his-
Valen's win is a ghost, so the sunlight is making him invisible at this
Valen is more like a ruddy bronze color. Actually, he's not as pale as the high elves.
It's a trial version of the game. I can't kill the users at this point.
All right, so we're
They're
gonna
asking for it.
after this thing is soaked with whatever this shit is, I'm gonna attack him with my
Can you
sneak attack.
describe the method that you're using to apply the poison on the... So you're just opening the vial and you're just doing this?
I couldn't see making the. He's like biting the cork off the vial and kind of just sloshing it on there,
Yeah.
emptying it on there, and then he's gonna stab the guy.
He
Roll
put
attacks
healing potion on it, and he's
with-
gonna heal him.
He
Roll
put
attack with
D&D
advantage.
steroids.
Advantage and disadvantage, so they will cancel out, and roll attack.
It's an invisible potion. He disappears. Boop.
Fucking 7.
What is wrong with your roll?
It's a crit fail.
Oh my god.
I think.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Roll 1d4.
Are you gonna stab him? Are you gonna stab our friend? Are you gonna stab the tree?
No, actually stabbing friend in this case is good because that will await Karak. And 2 is stabbing friend! You
Good.
The elf, as he's dragging along, he moves and adjusts himself and you attack Karak instead. Roll your dagger's damage against Karak.
Oh
Good.
shit, sorry.
Except the fact that you're gonna kill him.
You will
3.
deal 3 damage to Karak and the poison does not apply.
Doesn't that
Good.
count sneak attack as well?
No.
No,
No
the sneak attack damage is for
damage!
rolls.
Sneak attack is precision. I wasn't intending to hit Karak.
I will move you guys to the center of the map. Now, I say that was a balanced turn.
Jesus.
Now, the Karak, you are awakened. You feel like you're still poisoned. However, you are now not unconscious and you are fully conscious. You're currently prone and being dragged by the Dark K, who seems to be surprised by this wood elf that just popped up in the middle of nowhere.
Hi.
I look down and I see a dagger in my leg. I look up.
I didn't throw it at you. I'm holding the motherfucker. He don't have a weapon.
But, Balan, is there anything else you'd like to do with your bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna disengage.
Oh my god.
Alright, you disengage.
We're going this way.
I'm prone and poisoned.
He's not prepared
prone
for
and
the
poisoned.
war he unleashed against
Buddy.
Valen.
Alright, I'm going to
Oh, no,
use
it's,
my...
do you have any reactions?
Ton of me.
It is Darkest turn right now. Do you have any reactions to use?
I can't get back down to them. Oh, there it is.
But yes, in Darkey will... Let's see. He actually doesn't have dagger to stab people with.
Nope,
so,
I took it away.
Oh my god.
I'm trolling this mofo.
He's
with
going
one
to make
hit
an
point.
unarmed attack against, Actually, the smart thing to do is probably this.
And take the attack of opportunity?
Yes, make an attack opportunity with disadvantage, Karak. Did I say that this group does stacking advantage or no?
I don't think we
No.
ever had
Alright,
that.
then we don't do that. Anyhow,
So, I'm making a...
opportunity attack with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, because he's left... I just looked at the map. Alright,
Yeah.
what am I hitting with?
Unarmed at the
Blind
moment.
Which is...
Flat
Roll.
strengths. 1 plus your strengths, minimum 1 damage. And
1d20 plus... What is my strength?
proficiency plus your strengths.
Hopefully not negative.
2. Alright, plus 3. With disadvantage, so I will... 2d20.
So 6, 9 does not hit.
Yep.
And
Nine does
Darkey will go and attempt to punch the Balin with his
Oh
fist.
no!
When he gets an at 20, you wipes him.
It doesn't matter. He just needs to slap him. He has 1 HP.
No, but his attack has disadvantage. He rolled 15, and the second one he rolled also 15.
Okay. 15 is my AC, so.
It goes to
It's
defender.
actually
Fuck.
15 plus, but yes,
Oh,
he
shit.
punches you in the face, and you are now knocked down.
That's fine.
Yes, and Karak, now is your turn.
But he made the mistake of being
Alright.
now ranged out of the guy with the freaking gun.
I am still prone, correct?
You're still prone.
And to stand up is what kind of action?
No
A move
action,
action?
just hop up the movements. It doesn't cost action to
Half
stand
movement.
up.
I'm going to stand up. And, oh shit, if I fire, that's with disadvantage, right?
Because the poison
fuck.
is disadvantage. Because of disadvantage, yes.
Okay, fuck it. I'm
I
gonna,
mean, what are you also gonna do?
yeah, I'm gonna fire at him.
Alright.
There you go!
15 hits him and roll your damage.
Oh god. Yes! fucking kill him.
9 damage he takes, and he is currently bleeding. You can see that severe wounds and gush of blood. He is on the verge of death. However, he is at 1 health right now.
And now he comes back with the poison dagger and finishes him.
You shouldn't mess with good old Rhombus over here, you know. All right.
Playing the bit. I respect that.
I'm gonna fire and then start moving toward. Or I have half movement, correct?
Yes, you spend half of your movements to stand up, so you have half movements.
Okay, I will go to greens or bushes.
Greens are bushes, and it will be counted as difficult terrain.
Okay.
If you would like to get cover in there, I would say that if you're in there, then you should be able to get cover.
I'm gonna put my back, or like lean against this tree, basically.
Okay. Balan, roll death saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he still have that 3 damage from Vicious Mockery? I think he has like 10 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's why he's at 1 right now. He was at
Oh.
13, and then 3 from Vicious, and 9 from you, so he had 1 health left.
Noni, the best DM. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
That is your turn, and Darkay,
I failed.
he grabs a dagger from the Balan, and...
Oh shit, you crit failed a death save?
Yeah,
don't worry, 1 is
Doesn't
not
matter.
death. Don't worry.
it's just a failure.
He will go there, and will apply his poison on his dagger.
He grabbed the knife from me. Isn't that an action?
And
arm
it's
himself?
a free action to interact with stuff.
But you're
unconscious, so yes, I would say.
Okay.
Karak.
I say,
He's
what
out
are
of
you
range.
doing? Yeah, he's out of range right now.
He
I say,
uses
"What are you
reaction
doing?"
or free reaction to talk to you back and say, I know that. He wouldn't have sent us. We were doing this without him knowing.
Damn it. I drop the accent and I say, alright, get bent.
No! How would you
There
like to
you go.
kill him? And with crit 20, I would say that you have a chance to not kill him as well. I would say that whatever you say will go. What?
Oh, do
how
I
would
still
you...
not have disadvantage?
Oh, you do have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's critical and it hits and he dies anyway. So you get to make up how he dies. Tell me, how would you like to kill him or finish him
he is, what, about 5-10 feet away.
Yeah.
I have the gun towards his face. I aim for the gut and just fire in his gut.
And his testicles gets blown away and...
No, not his nuts, his gut,
Oh.
his stomach.
I see. Oh well.
And,
It's,
oh no, trust me.
Shot.
I shoot him in the gut, which is the worst place to get shot.
It's the worst.
And
It's-
I hobble towards him, and I'm guessing he falls to his knees, right? And he's
Yes.
holding his guts. I just walk up behind him and snap his neck.
And now Darkay is dead. And
Good.
add 3
Did we hear
poison.
those shots at all?
No.
3 poisons.
As I mentioned, the place is pretty far away.
Oh, Jesus.
Add these 3 items into your inventory.
As he falls, I spit at him and I say, "Something else."
You gain 1 vial of each of these.
Copy, paste.
I stole one of those.
Yeah.
You applied that to the dagger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, looks like this don't count.
I'm just gonna make a note of it because I'm gonna do
It's
it
not
later
like
in the
wearing
sheet.
them right now, so I can't have to wear these.
You should be able to Google it because it's in the Dungeons Monsters guide. So just write down the name and then I can even get the effects. for
Yeah,
you as well.
yeah. I'm just gonna paste it into the group loot right now, and then I'll add it later.
While this gunshot is happening in the forest, currently Garrick is alone in the tent with 2 of the other friends who are currently down. What do you guys like? What are you doing? And what are you doing?
Like I said, I was trying to like stabilize them so they don't die.
They are stabilized, and I say that you are have time to do steps.
I'm not sure what to do. I I can't carry them out, and I don't. So
there is a big table, and currently the map that was on there is still there. You see the 3 X's that are marked on the map, and if there's anything that you would like to inspect on the room or at this tent, or if you want to go anywhere else, then
yeah. Do I see? Since I'm alone with that 2 uncuts, is there anything else? Any like you said the map and like, there's their gear, the people we attacked gear, anything in the tent?
Without some time spent searching, you do see a backpack that seems to be full of those 3 people's, 3 of your friends' items.
Just their stuff, not the other people's stuff?
Those 3 guys.
I know, but I mean, the enemies, none of their stuff is in here?
Their stuff is not in here.
I go and expect the I mean, I can't wake them up. I don't have healing and I don't have health potions, so they're just unconscious, right? So I'm gonna go inspect the map, see what that's about.
Map seems to be about the details of the Silver Lake, and you see the 3 X signs. One on the south, one on the north of the map, and one on each southeast and southwest of the map. And I'm sorry, you two, to knock you down earlier. Oh, I swear that in 1 hour you guys will come back to conscious after short rest.
I'm gonna go through their stuff and see if they have what they have.
I will make their. Do you have access to their inventory?
I would imagine not so.
You actually have the access, I believe, to see their inventory, so you can see their inventory. If you don't like to.
I can see their bio. I can't see their inventory.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I would hope not, because then I don't want people seeing my stuff.
Alright.
If you rob me, I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
Well, I'll say that you.
My goddamn cleaver.
What are you gonna rob me with if I take all your shit?
With that browse knife.
Ellen has
Like,
some
Might as well take all this.
Ellen has some water screen and some musical instruments, and you see that Balin has some hunting-related stuffs, arrows, ropes, leather armor, along with the necklaces, and their clothing, most importantly.
Oh, right, because they're naked.
And Miruk, you see that silk ropes and torch and tinders and coins.
I'm gonna steal I'm gonna steal some coins from Valen's stuff because he's such a dick to me. That was spite.
In between character stealing is only I allow it if the receiving player is okay with it. Are you okay with it as a player? He's stealing the coin.
No, I have to have money. I didn't rob anybody in my party, and I'm like suited for it.
How about this? After this, if you guys do get any money, I'll say that you get that much additional goals. Yeah. This flavor-wise, you steal
I'm just trying to be a dick because of all the half-breed comments.
Yeah. Flavor-wise, you're stealing from it, but you will gain.
Oh no, you came to like rescue me. If I see you in the camp, we're bros for good now. You're fine.
Well,
you're
your
good
action,
to go.
you gain 5 gold additionally next time when you loot from the enemies.
I don't actually want to steal. No. But okay. But yeah. So yeah, they don't have like anything useful on. There's no like medicinal herbs or anything.
Pipeweed.
Oh, the wizard's gone. That's right. He had the herb.
He had the herb, and
The cleric has the shit. Yep.
Yeah, cleric went to shit.
I guess. I don't know. I guess I like I said, I patched them up. I guess I'm gonna get out their clothes and like put them next to them, like on the floor. They're not tied up anymore. And then I guess under their clothes, I'm gonna put, I guess his instrument, and I guess I'll put his sword behind him.
Draw dicks on them.
And I guess I'm gonna go out the camp. I'm gonna go outside the tent and just see what's going on, because basically at this point I'm just waiting for Carrick to come back, because I assume everything is gonna go well.
Oh, me and Carrick have to be cool. I was like saving the day with my 1 hit point. Damn it.
You can yuck up with you can yuck up with the orc March until we get back.
March and the other human still seems to be on guards. And would you like to approach them?
I guess I'll go up to him and be like, so, what do you think? Fucking, how long do you think they'll be until they get back?
The mark says that. I don't know. Shouldn't be that long, should it? Probably the next few minutes, we should be able to hit the road.
Okay. I have no idea what he said. Just nod my head like, yeah, okay.
He said that it'll be a few minutes. They should be able to hit the road.
Okay.
You should just do the thing where people are like, go on,
I know. It's basically like, Oh, wow.
I can't understand you.
And
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go up ahead to where they were, to where Carrick went to go scout up ahead to see what's taking them so long.
I'd say that as you're going towards that direction, Carrick and Balin. What are you two doing?
I take the knife from the dead Dro and I cut his head off.
Okay. Add one elven knife into your inventory.
I will take his head and put it in the chest I've been carrying.
Alrighty. And add the Dark Haze head.
Jesus.
Is Valen awake?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
With
you're
one
down. You're down, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. If he's still down, I'm gonna go resurrect, or I'm gonna check Darkhaze's body to see if he has any like field dressings or anything. Because if these guys are out and about, they probably have field dressings.
Field dressing?
Oh, like bandages,
Medical shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandages.
poultices. Yeah.
Don't bigger heal us.
You do not find any actual
You're very
healing
clearly
items
alright.
on him. You figure that if he had a healing, likely he'd have used it after you blasting him the halfway.
Okay, so no bandages, no nothing. What kind of clothing is he wearing?
He's wearing a pretty light clothes compared to the ones that you have seen the orc have been wearing. You would probably figure that he's not the type that would be fighting in the front. Likely the talking even. His clothing suggests that he's only wearing the minimal protection against the environment.
Gotcha. I'm gonna, before I, decapitate the man, I'm gonna take strips of his clothing. Oh, what's up?
You find one black key.
Black?
Add Dark Haze key into your inventory. Almost forgot about that. Holy
Oh, it's part of the fucking chat. Oh, wait, that's player knowledge. Key, got it. Dark Haze key. So before I decapitate this man, I'm gonna strip some of his clothing with the knife and go over towards Valen and basically make a impromptu field dressing to help in my medicine check.
Okay. I say that you should be able to stabilize him. Roll medicine check.
Okay. Could I? Okay.
DC 15, you should be able to stabilize. Actually, you're with disadvantage.
Well, that's why I wanted to get the bandages.
Oh
to
yeah,
have
he cancels that. Yes.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
16,
yeah.
You are
So
successfully
you got
able
it.
to stabilize him.
Because trying to stabilize
Nice.
someone with your hands versus with dressing.
Yeah, it's because it's risky. It's automatic with a healer's kit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't have any of that shit. I'm just going off of what, like, if you have someone bleeding out. Okay, so stabilize. I help Valen up. And I say, "You son of a bitch!" And I grab him by the arm.
Valen
Wait, is he
still, like-
awake or?
He is down.
Uh-huh.
He's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was gonna say because I would have awakened the other two if I could have done that.
Yeah. And I would say that if you were to head towards the camp, you would meet Garrick on the way.
Okay, I'm going to. All right, I'm going to do one last check of Dark A's body. Anything else?
Speaking of which, you find some gold. Roll 1d100.
1d100.
Oh boy.
48. Bubbly.
We roll 46.
Not bad.
Could be much better. My rolls are not good.
Not too bad.
Gain 9 silver.
Okay, I'll take it. 9 silver. Alright, so I'm gonna, with Valen stabilized, I'm gonna just, bend down, cut this dude's head off, and put it in my chest. And then I'm gonna go over, wipe my hands off on his clothes. Basically, just real roughly, the leaves around, kick it over Dark Eye's, deheaded body at this point, and pick up Valen, put him on my back, and start moving.
Valen's not heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet each other on the way.
So I meet up with Garrick, and is Garrick alone? I guess I look around.
Roll perception.
Okay.
As far as you can tell in your poisoned state, you are alone.
Okay, I say, it's Anthony. I got the guy that ran. What the fucking accent? I got the guy that ran away.
Noticing he's still doing the accent, I try to take a deck back to see if anyone else is around.
Roll perception.
That's deception.
In your conscious mind, you do not see anyone around.
What the hell happened?
I say, I'm still keeping it up. The other one went fucking crazy on us, but I got this one. Let's get back to camp. This is gonna go to shit.
I look behind him like, the dark elf isn't with you?
No, I didn't find the dark elf. What Garrick doesn't know doesn't hurt him.
Well, no, it's because I needed
Disguise self?
his face. I wanted to disguise self as him, but I don't see him, so I'm like, and he's making me think that someone might be watching, so I'm like, well, shit, should I just blatantly say it?
Blatantly say it.
Your character doesn't see anyone, so...
Yeah,
Big balls.
Did you take care of him? I'm like kind of hush now that we're closer.
Did you?
Okay, so Garrick leans in and I say, I have his fucking head in my chest.
Why?
You'll see.
God, fucking, I'm with a group of fucking idiots. Whatever. Show me the head. Show me the head.
That's why. So, I'm gonna crouch down, put Valen down, and show Garrick the head so that he can.
Garrick, now you know how the Dark Cave looks like and what he dresses like, and you should be able to turn into him perfectly.
Okay, I do that. I make him look a little bit beat up. He kind of has bruising on his neck, and here's why. And I'm gonna explain it to Garrick. I'm like, okay, let's go back to camp. We'll try and act like everything was normal. But that bastard, I point at Valen, kicked me in the throat, and now my voice is kind of screwed up.
Man, that wood elf's got some ninja moves if you can kick a dark elf in the throat.
I don't have great eyes. I can't see that well.
Perfect.
And now
all right.
That's why my voice is so fucking weird, because I got kicked in the throat.
I'll put the head back in the chest, pick back up Valen.
Likely, since you never heard how the Dark Cave speaks, people will know the anomalies and notice.
That's why I'm going with the story. That's
yes,
why I'm saying.
And deception check will be able to handle that after that. But yes.
All right.
So are we just gonna try and get our friends out, or like what? There's 2 people left. Are they? Fuck! What are we gonna do?
So I'm gonna, as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, so honestly, like I was saying back there, if you want to help us bring these guys back to the camp, and then I, whisper towards Garrick, I say, I'm gonna go take these guys in, or I'm gonna take the guys out of the camp here. You're gonna follow me because you're gonna be suspicious or whatever, and then while I'm gone, you can turn back, or you can turn me into whoever.
I can't turn you into anything, sadly.
Okay, so I'll take these guys out.
Look,
and,
Timothy went ahead, okay? Timothy went ahead.
Yeah. We'll
Told
just
us-
say that Tim Anthony met up with us and took.
Tim Anthony. Poor guy.
We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. So
No, it says like half days. Like, oh, what?
God damn.
so I guess we head
Before,
back to the camp.
just as a precaution, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. It lasts for an hour, so just in case shit goes down.
All
So
right.
yeah, let's go to camp.
All right.
Alright. As you guys go to the camp, there are still 2 orcs on guard, as well as the 2 of the dogs on the sides.
Well,
You said an orc and a human.
Yeah, 1 orc, 1 human, 2
Okay.
dogs.
Okay.
And as the march sees that Darkay and what the fuck was your fake name? Oh my goodness!
Oh, Rhombus and
Rhombus.
As Rhombus and Darkay comes closer to the camp, March looks at their direction and is like, "What took you for so long?"
I'm like, hey,
I point at him and I'm like, and I just kind of point at, because I don't want to talk if I don't have to.
I'm like, who is Cody hiring nowadays? This guy got kicked in the fucking neck.
It's like, and you can tell that he's deliberately trying to make Darkay feel bad by laughing at his ass. And as he's doing that, it's like,
And I say to him, how ridiculous is it that a wood elf, a short wood elf, would kick a drow in the neck? Like,
yeah.
that's
They're short.
crazy. It's
It was-
unbelievable.
The drow are shorter than the wood elves.
Oh, really?
Poisoned and then the birds of dust and you got your neck kicked by them.
They live in caves, man.
Dude, if I could recruit March as a freaking NPC farmer,
March has no idea what's going on, so maybe we
Yeah.
can try it.
so it's
However, March has no idea, but the dog, the white Mastiff, seems to be walking closer to Darkay, except that he's kind of like, and as he's walking slowly.
Wait, he recognizes me? Bullshit. There's no way a dog
scent.
might be the.
It's the scent.
Yeah, but there's.
And you smell like you.
Ay.
And were you
Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
and your character kicked ass of the hunter too, right?
Yeah, I'm the one that knocked him out.
Hunter also comes towards your direction with the similar type of reactions.
They're not. They don't even have to try and beat the DC. They just know.
With the smell that they should be able to. You did not do any efforts to conceal their smells, right?
I could just smell
It's just
because
ritual.
whatever, fine.
Yeah.
And
I'm just getting ready to kill everyone.
However,
I don't
the
like-
dogs are dead, but March is not aware of this at the moment.
I look at him like, hey, what was your name, March? Get these dogs out of here. I got a splitting headache.
And
You're about to get a splitting headache.
yeah, roll persuasion. More persuasion.
Dude, I'm trying so hard to just.
I should be doing it, but I don't want to talk because it's very obvious. God damn it.
Okay, it's not that hard of a persuasion that you need to make to get him to abuse his
March's
dogs.
elevator clearly doesn't go to the top floor.
No.
March
Doesn't work.
grabs one of the rocks on the ground and says, and then brings it up to the dogs. And as soon as he does so, many of the dogs go like, and many of them like kind of like shies away and try to keep it on the sides. Like, yeah, the dogs, you beat them every 3 days and they listen to you. And he puts the dog, big rock down onto the ground. And he looks at you and says, hey, don't worry, friend. Some dogs are, they are softer than what they look.
I say I go back and I'm like, I'm gonna carry these guys out. Tim Anthony already went out ahead just to get back our camp and pack up. We were trying to chase these guys out too, and they apparently came here. So Tim Anthony's gonna take these guys off your hand. Oh, I almost forgot because we got freaking robbed, you know? Yeah, Olsen was last seen at this place called Black Valley.
Oh.
Oh, you bad man.
The orc, March is like, really?
Yeah.
And he looks at the Dark K and says that, so are we going there now?
Fuck it. Like, I don't think we have much of a choice.
I'm gonna stop and interrupt before March could say anything. He's like, does he always sound like a fucking idiot?
You're lucky Cody hired you, or I'd kill you right now with my poison.
And Marsh laughs and says, yeah, you know, it sounds like an idiot. Oh, sure, fine, then let's move to that direction.
I say, I'm the idiot. You're the one that stabbed me. And I show him my leg. I show March my leg where the drow poison's got it. It's like, I don't even know if he has the antidote. Like, come on.
And then March says that, they should wear up soon enough.
Oh, okay. I'm not used to the poisons or whatever, so
hey,
I'm gonna take these
Darky!
guys.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Darky, let's pack up so that we get to the Black Valley now.
Hey, Doc, hey, I'll give you a gold if you help me carry these. Fucking Tim Anthony left me high and dry.
Whatever.
What did Darky say?
I said whatever, and then I help him.
Oh, okay.
So I have Valen on my back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Valen past the camp where we originally staged, put him down.
Ah, you're good.
And then wait, and then sit there and wait.
Shit.
I would say that without any raising suspicion of this idiot, you were able to bring 3 of your friends, and it successfully located you guys outside of the camps.
All right, so we meet back with Waifu and Ovilla, right?
Waifu.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What do?
Jessica goes towards the Mirok and says, What? And she sees that the Mirok is severely damaged and he's like bleeding out of his tongue. She doesn't seem to be exactly happy.
What?
Oh, she's not happy, man.
He's fucking alive. Oh, Valen's unconscious. No hate.
How far away from the enemy camp?
I say similar distance as the battle that you have took on the outside. If you were to shout something, unless magically enhanced, you will not be able to be heard.
Okay. Before I thought we were gonna go back and forth, and shepherd the people out. On the last one, I'm gonna be like, oh, my memory is completely failing. I'm old now, so I say if you want to go down to Black Valley and get Ulfson, I'll let Cody know that you're on your way back, and I got you. Black Valley is that way. He was said going towards the caves.
You're gonna feed him to the mind flayers? That is awful.
And
Chaotic neutral, baby.
March nods his head and says, yeah, Olsen, that bastard does like caves, I guess. Fine, I'll tell Darky about it.
Okay. Alright. And I was like, okay, see ya.
And they seem to be looking for Dark K here and there, and they will be staying in the camps for a while until they find him. But
Oh, that's
what are
good.
you guys doing? You guys are successfully outside without raising any suspicion.
You said he's waiting, so like we all regain consciousness, yeah?
Within
Did we
an
get
hour,
back?
yes, you guys got the equipments back. As the
Oh, I'm putting on my pants.
as the
Me too. I'm just tying my do-rag on and putting my pants back on.
Yep. That'll be an hour later. Are you guys taking a short rest outside of the
As-
safe area?
Yes,
as
yes, we're
we-
taking a short rest because I'm still going to kill.
We're not gonna take a short rest right outside their camp.
One
Yes, that's what I
last thing I do is I ask him like, let me write this down in my journal. That way I have a log and have you sign on it. I hand him, the journal I have, and I have him sign. And I'm like, you got my old hands. You got anything I could sign at like a table or a...
A table?
Yeah.
He writes down table in really bad handwriting.
Fuck it, that works. I'm gonna be like, do you have a table that I could use? I'm old.
Oh, yeah, follow me. And he will bring you to that room where the map is located.
Okay, I'm gonna just look at him, wait for him to leave.
He'll be staying around.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like
And
to
I s-
You desperately want to cut a leg off this table.
And no, I'm doing something much more vicious. Carrick's fucked up. So I'm just gonna be like, sorry March, but I gotta write, my report to Cody. I can't have him see or have him know you saw me write it. Otherwise he might think you wrote it.
What? You know I can't write?
No, like he might think that you made me write the report. You know what I mean?
Word! He seems to be too stupid to understand what you're saying.
Okay, it's like, and I'm gonna be like, you strong, I'm weak. You make me write report, but no. I point out the 10. I'm like, I write report myself. Give you gold.
And
I'm trying to convince him that I'm gonna write a positive report, but I don't want him in the room with me.
He doesn't get the part where he's not supposed to be in the room, but after hearing gold, it's like, yeah, gold, yeah. Be strong, yeah, I'm strong.
Where's the human during all this?
He's packing up all the goods. He seems to be unpacking the tents on the other side. and
Packing
bringing the
up
goods
all my
towards
loot.
Maybe I should pack up my gear and then disappear.
I will. I'm
gear.
in that room right now, so March has left the room, right? what do I
March
see?
is still in there, actually. He doesn't get it.
Okay,
Why don't you
I'm gonna-
actually roll persuasion? Let's.
well, I'm
'cause
gonna
it seems like-
take a piece of gold in his hand and roll persuasion.
That wasn't bad.
With your poison applied, he doesn't seem to understand it, but he seems to be pretty happy with the gold in his hand. Gain +1 loyalty to March.
Oh my
It's a shame
god.
we're executing this guy.
And as you're outside, Garrick can take all of his belongings. Would you like to?
Yes, I'll just start picking up all of whatever this guy's name is, Dark A or whatever stuff.
Yep, the one human who's packing up will give you a box that seems to be currently locked. It seems to be requiring a key to open it.
That's fine.
I am a key. Even if that key wasn't for the box, I can open that box.
Oh.
I got it.
So I'm gonna be like, okay, March. I'm gonna take him by the hand and lead him outside the tent, and I say, I'll be right back.
And March is like, okay.
So he's
March is-
outside. He's
March is
outside the
super
tent.
smart.
What else is inside the tent? Table.
There is a table that has a location of the 3 X's near the Silver Lake. And there used to be a place where 3 of the peoples are tied. Now the ropes are loose and there are bloods on the ground. And on the corner there used to be a place where they were storing a bunch of the different equipments and whatnot, but they are currently looted as well. Is there anything specific you would like to inspect?
I'm going to. Nope. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Very,
also,
like, calm.
you see that the bounty notes about the Wolfson on the table as well.
I'm gonna scratch down those bounty notes. Obviously, I was gonna leave it there, but copy down the bounty notes. That's what I'm gonna use my time for, and then I'm gonna very calmly put the chest on the table, pop open the chest, take out his head, take out the elven dagger, stab it right through it, have it hit the table, close my chest back, put it on my back, and I leave. And I give March another gold piece. I'm using the fake gold.
Okay.
And I give him another gold piece. And and I say, okay, Olsen will be back and he'll pack up this tent. I think or not Olsen, sorry.
Dark A.
Dark A will be back and pack up this tent. Yeah, as soon as he's done, thank you guys. I give him, I've given him 2 fake gold right now, and I say, go help out your escort.
Okay, all right, thanks. You're real broad to me. I never seen a guy more like you. You should have more guys like you in our group. And he will be wandering off to the other camps, and he will be packing his own stuff.
All right, perfect. And I look at Darky and I say, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Also, let's just go. I go acting like I'm helping him. Once we're out of sight, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself again. Gonna be Timothy or whatever. But, part of the reason I'm doing it is also so that I cover myself so it doesn't look like I have any of the stuff anymore.
It's Anthony. Yep. All right.
You see the Tenacity exiting the camp with the Pirates disguised.
Yeah, Rhombus.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're disguising. You guys successfully exit camp, and I would say that successfully you would be distancing yourself from the safe distance from the camp, and try to hide your tracks and whatnot. And I say for those 3 people who were silenced for an hour or more, I say you're on silence as you wake up. You have taken a short rest. Feel free to roll hit dice to regain health.
I will roll a hit dice as well.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How do you roll hit dice?
Any number of hit dice. Doesn't have to be 1.
It doesn't have to be 1.
You can roll multiple hit dice. You have 2 hit dice.
I'm
right?
back at full.
Okay.
Yeah, we get 2.
Minimum and max.
Works out.
So altogether, I've got 21 hit points back.
The life is
Oh, we're
balanced.
totally killing these guys. Hold up.
You guys are gonna go in there.
oh,
and
shit.
kill
No, we're fucking not.
Yes, we fucking are.
I gather the party around and I say,
They stole my pants.
You
Anyway.
tried to steal and kill from them. We got enough stuff.
You
from
don't know
this.
what I did.
and I'm
I
like,
know what
guys,
you did.
and I realize that I still have the accent on, and I'm like, and I'm like, don't worry, they're as good as dead.
Yep, I heard they're rocking into some some bad times.
I might have done something bad. I told them to go to the caves. Do I get -1 to waifu?
No, the waifu is glad that her husband has returned back to
He
her.
ain't waffle, dude.
I also left them a farewell present.
She'll be happy as long as her
I
husband.
do kind of want to kill that orc just because he's a bit of a dick. But
Well, Finman, you're more than welcome to go, but this time we're not gonna save your guys' ass.
yeah,
Okay, let me explain. My arse was saved. I was helping.
Were you? Because we know it doesn't sound like it.
I was helping. I saved the day.
I look at Valen and I say,
I don't think it counts as saving your day when you caused the disaster in the first place.
You don't know what I did?
They told us what you did.
No,
look
you
at
said
Valen and I
somebody was
say-
stealing things.
we're even.
Aye?
Good.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
did carry you, but we're
I
even.
agree. You and I are fine, and you actually came to help in your own special way. We're
yeah,
fine.
thanks for that, guys.
If you don't want me to kill them, that's what I'll do. You killed you killed that demon worshipping sociopath, though, right?
Oh yeah, and in very gruesome and specific detail, I explained the shooting him in the gut, decapitating him, stabbing his head with the knife on the table.
Valen wholeheartedly approves of killing a drow in this awful, awful manner.
Let me erase the elven knife from my inventory.
Yay, racism!
Oh yeah, full on. And I'm gonna just
This
for
was a
disclosure.
hate crime.
just for disclosure to bring everybody together,
God.
I say I also lifted this, and I take out the key, and I say I saw somewhere gear would have been,
Oh, that might go to this. The box.
and I'm like, we can't be too sure, and I put the key away.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
I almost didn't want to say it. I think this will cover our saving fee.
Yeah, I'll. So Garrick's holding the chest. I'll open the chest. I hope to God it's not
It's
trapped.
another head.
The chest, as you are opening it, if you were to use the key, it contains one letter from a guy named Rupert that is written to the March, and there's another one that is written to the Dark K. Along with it, you see a picture of a boy that looks
Right.
awfully like he has a white hair-ish, like kind of gray hair, young boy, living by the sea. He seems to be having a good time in the picture. And in the Dark K's letter, it is written from the guy named Rupert. And one says that use that against them. Do anything, whatever it takes to get him to the trusting side.
God fucking damn it!
And also, the one that
Side
is
quests.
on the Wolfson, no. The one that is written to the March contains the following.
What?
This Olsen guy is dangerous. Listen to Dark Eye.
So
and worship demons.
the picture of the boy was to be used against Ulfson, correct?
Yep.
Oh, I thought I was getting used against Dark Eye.
No.
And
What's
that
it was
was
an
the picture of the boy? What's the picture of the boy look like?
It's just some kid at apparently the beach, white gray hair, young kid, looking happy.
Young kid.
Okay.
Could I roll an intelligence check to see if I recognize this boy?
You have not seen this person.
Damn it.
I'm gonna assume Coley and Leggy were the humans.
Oh, that's Corey actually.
Oh, Corey.
Corey and the... So Corey and the Leggy weren't the two humans, but them?
We're guessing. I'm just making.
They are
Assumptions
saying
here.
that this hunt needs to be kept silence from Corey and Leggy.
So,
I don't think Corey was here.
And Corey is the guy, as you know, from the leader of the...
Yeah, I don't think Corey was here. They said they was
Oh.
on their own.
Corey. Okay, I had it written down as Cody. All right.
I know. I thought I heard Cody too.
Wait a second, did I just write them wrong? Wait.
CODY.
You know
is
what? The letter has a misspelling. That's, I'm gonna fix that.
It's throwing us off even
Yes,
further.
I am sorry about that. That is Cody.
There's a conspiracy
It is
going on here,
Cody.
guys.
That is Cody.
Aye.
I edited it to Cody. Yep. It's Corey. It's
The
Cody.
words they changed in front of
Actually-
me.
Valen is going to say to the two guys that got captured with him, well, that was fun, aye?
I really fucking hate orcs now.
Well, that's good. I hate them too.
Elric, we
mean-
can't hear you.
I mean, I used to sail with a couple of them, and they were nice. But now I just, you know what? No,
Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna do a little retcon here. The orcs I sailed with, those were gray-skinned orcs. Fucking hate gray skins.
There you go. Let the hate flow through you. They're dumb
Do
as
it.
shite.
Do
They're
it.
dumb as shite, and they smell horrible.
Right? I say as I lift up my pit so you guys can visually see the odor coming off of them.
You don't sweat, dude. You're a lizard.
Yeah,
got
well,
pissed off like
He
that.
looks so disappointed. He's like,
I also haven't had a bath since me and Jessica went through that well. So
Shit, you're right.
You were in the bottom of
what?
a well. You couldn't
You
fucking
see-
bathe while you were down there.
No, they were falling through the well.
we were
Oh,
falling through it.
Oh,
It was like a weird teleportation thing. But yeah,
that's-
me and Jessica need a bath. So Noni, Hot Springs episode. Come on, let's do it.
Springs.
I guess we're doing a very relaxed march towards Silver
What
Lake.
else did I get off of his
Okay.
Dark Eyes stuff?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually talking to Carrick now as we're walking, since Ovilla can lead and I don't have to pass find anymore.
Yeah. But Garrick, what else did Garrick find? Is what he's asking.
Oh, okay.
Those are almost all the things. 2 letters and the evidence that seems to be told to the guy to use it against the Olsen.
Yeah, Cody and Leggy. Okay.
Okay,
Maybe vote for the other box. There be more information.
Carrick, I have something to say. I don't share my opinion often, so I'm going to unload it upon you now. I
thought
think
you made your opinion very obvious.
I do, but what I'm saying is, I think we may, in light of all of the information that we've received, may want to reconsider our stern stance on or dead.
I will listen to you, and I am hearing you,
I hear you.
and I understand you. We'll come to that juncture when it's time.
I agree. That's fine. Very good. Oh, Villa, how's it going? I tried to rob them blind, but they caught me.
And as you guys are marching there towards the closer and closer to the Silver Lake, as you're asking question to Obila, Obila says that it will be a little bit dangerous from here to go along. Are you sure we should move in?
Do you guys want to go back to, because we're like kind of halfway-ish, do we want to go back to
where?
to New Eastro?
No, I think this is fine, but
Okay.
I think there is a reason why those folks were camping outside of Silver Lake.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about Silver Lake? You live here.
Yep, I can see it. And you can see that her eye seems to be fixated on pretty far distances. If you were to look, roll perception.
Alan is looking. I'm not poisoned anymore, am I?
You are still poisoned. Those 3 of you are still poisoned. Karak is
Wait,
not
you
poisoned.
said that lasts an hour.
You are under an effect of oil of Tajit, which lasts for 24 hours.
You
Assassin's Drow's poison was the one that was affecting Karak, which lasts for 1 hour.
I didn't make it anyway. It's fine. I got a 5.
Is Ellet is trying to look into the distance. On very far away on the edge, you see the trees covered in mercury. And you see that there is a strange creatures roaming inside the forest. But that is quite
Just like
far
we were.
distance on the edge. And with that, Scott, you do not see it. And Tall Guy, you will see it. Karen will see it too with Perception 21.
All
That's
right.
a very pretty looking guy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, mercury bears. I hate mercury bears. There's probably more mercury critters out there.
I'm
And,
more of a fan of Mars bears, to be honest.
and
What happened to my fucking dog? Did you let him go?
we don't have time for your dog.
Dude, we seriously couldn't get him out. I think we should just count our losses, and hopefully we'll find another dog. A bear dog. Maybe a zombie
You want to
dog.
tame?
That'd be cool.
You could tame a mercury bear. Your funeral. I mean, go for it.
No, I'm quite fine. They seem pretty aggressive. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing you can toss a ration at and go, "Hey, we're friends now."
I ask Ovilla and I say, if someone were to be at Silver Lake and they were staying here, God knows what reason, would they stay anywhere in Silver Lake? The island, right?
In fact, in the map that you saw, there was an island in the center of the Silver Lake. Avila, however, looks at you and says that no one goes in there. How I would be able to stay in there. What do you mean the island?
Oh, and I say, oh, and I say, we found a map that these guys had. Apparently, there's an island in the middle of Silver Lake.
Wait. We're gonna have to get on another fucking boat.
Who knows if we even have a boat? Like,
Don't worry. I know. Don't worry. I can get us there if we find a boat.
apparently Miru can get us there. Okay.
I don't fucking like boats.
No, it's okay, buddy. You can just hold on to me, and I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going to hold on to you. Okay, Valen is just breaking off into a string of obscenities now. Like, just...
Bjorn just has his hands over Jessica's ears.
Fucking
Yeah.
gobshite.
So we're all rested. What time of day is it?
Would
Or
you
not
like to
rested.
Take a long rest? You should just take a short rest.
We're
Yeah.
outside of the lake.
Silver Lake.
You're on the boundary of the Silver Lake.
Gotcha.
You can charge in, but it will be dangerous inside, and you may have encounters.
And it's nighttime currently?
No, it's actually lunch. You guys woke up and was confronting those guys, and that took like the morning,
breakfast.
like 8
You're
to
right.
12. But you even after the rest, it's just like maximum like 12 noon. It's
Okay.
high noon.
It's,
Oh god.
Noon.
Man,
I
the
just
awful,
get- I'm
the
just
awful
questioning whether or
jokes in
not this guy's
campaign
worth
is
it.
awesome.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking
Okay,
how we would find
here's what I think. Clearly, this man is being manipulated by a criminal organization. There may be more money in robbing the robbers than there is in collecting the bounty.
We could find out where the robbers are located.
Right, and I assume that this officer still has some meaning of contact with them since they're gathering information to blackmail them and coerce them into doing whatever it is they want him to do.
Huh. Those people were hunting without Cody's knowledge,
Correct.
meaning Olsen may have wronged that party that we went against.
Right. Which
We
means
yeah.
it would still behoove us to find Olsen,
Yeah.
but or dead is not as strong a stance as I had initially.
Correct. I look at the party and I say, what do you guys think?
I don't even think it's worth it anymore.
We
Can't-
can't
we
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Ellen.
all right.
We cannot. Mike.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just following along at this point. Whatever you guys want to do.
Jessica is like,
Yeah,
You have
I'm just
to
kind
catch
of
them, right?
Well, things change.
Garrick?
I don't know, man. Just fucking after all this shit, I don't even know if it's worth it.
Okay. First of all, money is always worth it.
You know.
no way.
No, it's always worth it. Believe me. You get the money and then you can buy things. Like, I don't know.
Can't buy your dead family back.
My family is safe.
family.
My family
I'm
is
not
safe.
talking about your family.
Well, you're talking about your family? They're dead?
I'm just saying money is not always worth it.
Ovira is
Not
like
worth it.
pointing at Jessica and is like, I think he's talking about her.
Oh, wait.
I can protect her.
I'm honestly at an impasse here. Silver Lake seems like a very high level area, and we haven't grinded enough to get. Oh, speaking of which,
Speaking of which, you guys actually killed a bear at level 1. But,
okay.
No, I think
What?
we're fine.
Well,
yeah.
what experience did we get from?
We did
Drunk
handle the
And
camp.
it's PvP end of the session.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I say, there's bears, tigers, wolves. Who knows what the hell's out there? I don't even know what a tiger or a wolf or wolves exist. But
Wolves are everywhere.
and I say it's high noon, and this is the best time that we have to try to find any sort of boat, see how Ulfson's getting supplies, see if this is where his staging out of. This is the only lead we have.
Right. Either way, anyway, we have to find him. And I apologize, Garrick, for calling you a half-breed. You did come save me. We're fine. I'm going to try to endeavor in the future not to mock you.
I'm gonna roll an investigation check to look for something we can use as a boat.
That's all I
Well,
ask.
we're not at the lake yet. We're outside the lake.
There are
Okay.
trees everywhere.
We're gonna
They're literally
build a
trees
boat.
everywhere.
Giant cleaver I can use as an axe.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to say a lot of us are still under the effects of whatever the drugs the demon worshipper was using. I think we should rest and try this again at high noon tomorrow.
Rest for a full 24
agree.
hours.
Well, until
Okay,
the
well, I
clock-
don't agree with resting for 24 hours, but I agree we should get a rest.
Rest for 18 hours, I guess. Forage, yuck around.
Again,
yeah.
yeah.
Grind. Maybe get into a fight.
I turned to what's the Lapidin's name again?
Ovilla.
Ovella.
Avila. I say you're kind of keen to this nature. Do you know any plants out there that might be able to help us out with his condition? That we could try and find.
What condition do you have exactly?
We were poisoned.
I could make some antidotes.
We were poisoned by a demon-worshipping sociopath. It's okay, though, because apparently we cut his fucking head off.
I look at Valen and I say demon worshipping sociopath. Most of those words describe me.
I
Right.
can make few antidotes, maybe one or two. Do you want me to try it?
Yes, that'd be perfect.
That would be fantastic.
Otherwise, let you guys know, the antitoxin in this games are pretty garbage. Just to let you know. I'll post a description on it. Not the description link, so you guys can take a look. But it is pretty horrible. Cause D&D.
Do we get to?
Poison for
So we get to save against this. Would we get to save against the poison again?
Or would it only be at moment of poisoning?
At moment of poisoning.
Shit.
Oh, then fuck that. We're gonna wait.
Yeah, it's a what is it? Reactionary cleanse only.
Poison will last 24 hours. As far as the thing is, so mechanic wise, you should be fine tomorrow noon maximum. Likely tomorrow 8 you should be fine. Like tomorrow morning you should be feeling good.
We still have a little bit. How far away from the lake are we? Like march distant or time wise?
Time wise, you're at the boundary of the lake. You should be able to get into the lake in like 5 minutes. You just walk.
Oh, never mind.
However, to get to the center of the lake, it will take like a half day.
Oh, I thought
but
we were
it's
still
like,
outside.
But it's like moving within the boundary. You guys are traveling 1.5 days towards this direction, so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we're outside the lake currently.
You guys are at the boundary of the lake.
Gotcha. What do you guys think? Set up camp,
Aye.
Yeah.
rest up,
Might as
recover,
well.
recover spells,
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
whatever those are.
I'm used to
I don't know what I don't know what magic
Get my
is.
one back.
You don't know what magic is. You're an elf.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to those parts of elf class.
What did you say,
Fucking
Tolga?
elf school.
What do you say, Tolga?
Oh, I just need to get one of my rages back. That's why I want to take the rest.
Alright.
It's gonna take a rest to get his seething rage back. Like he goes from feeling totally calm to like, all right, I fucking hate everyone again.
I've got to relax.
I mean,
I
with
pissed it
my-
off.
I mean, with barbarians, that's kind of how rage works. It basically works on a point system.
You guys decide to set up a camp outside of the lake. And you guys are currently located on northwest side of the lake and set up
Got
a
it.
camp in the nearby by clearing up the nearby foraging areas just to have a beds in the center and have some fires going on. the creatures of the lake doesn't seem to wander off too much. As far as you can observe from the distance, they mostly seem to be wandering around mindlessly within the boundary. And what is you guys' passive perceptions, by the way?
11.
11?
6.
12.
6? 12?
No, it's not 6. It's 11.
It actually has
13.
It actually has a -5 for you guys, for now, at least. But,
I'm 13.
So wait,
alright,
Uh,
8 and...
12, because I'm not poisoned.
Okay, 12 and 11 is actually the highest, I guess. Ellen, what was yours?
I'm 13, but I'm poisoned still, so it'd be
I,
fine.
I figured our ranger offshoot would have a higher perception than me. I'm the fucking rogue, man.
Both Karak and Garrick, you do guys notices that lightings in that area seems to be slightly darker compared
The
to
lighting is? Okay.
You can see some weird boundary where everything is suddenly a little bit darker.
AT fields, got it. Okay.
It's awful. We're walking into a whole mess of fucking awful, guys.
And I would say that since disable the times and whatnot, you guys do the rotating watch and whatnot, but their night goes uneventful.
I'm
Awesome.
going to go ahead and do something that I'm not comfortable doing. I'm going to do an Arcana check.
Oh, are you trying to what properties of magic are you trying to understand or decipher?
I'm trying to understand whether or not this is whether or not this thing, this darkness, is magically induced because of the world we're in, or just see if I can, sense any sort of inherent magic with this lake. Because I don't think anyone's done an Arcana check yet.
Yep, roll Arcana. 16, as far as you can tell, the magic that covers an entire area, such as a lake, man-made object, or unless it's like a godlike power, cannot influence a thing heavily like this. Likely this has a heavily dependence on natural effects, or maybe some great wizard with like amazing
Some
artifacts.
incredible magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Some incredible magic to where it's where like you would think it's natural. Got it. Okay. Yeah, shit's fucked over there, guys.
Shit's fucked everywhere. Everywhere we go, shit's fucked.
Yeah. I guess.
I don't
I
know.
will-
The bunny village was fine.
Yeah.
Flashbacks of the kid just being
That's not
killed.
from the fairy fuckers. The well was actually quite pleasant.
Yeah. Apparently the well was well. Anyways.
Well was well.
Ooh.
I'll set up my bear trap facing back, like away from the lake, basically, or on our back, and I'll let them rest first. I guess Garrick and I are Gucci for now, right?
No, they said that. Yeah, you said that the night passed uneventful. We can just rotate. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that it's the next day, how are you feeling, Valen?
You guys feel that effects of poisons are entirely removed. You guys are no longer poisoned.
I'm fine.
All right.
Miru just lets out a roar. I feel great!
And I'm like, all right, give away our position. That's fine.
You feel good. That's fine. Let's try not to be eaten by the silver monsters. How's that?
Who was it that can silence people in place? No one?
No.
Yeah.
I
has the
don't
magic
have
yet?
that spell yet.
Okay.
We don't have. You can't cord your way out of this one, Kazi.
I can minor illusion of fairy.
So
around
how am
his
I
head
gonna
to
get
distract
across this lake?
All right.
That's just gonna make him louder.
Miruk, do your sailor man thing.
He just
I need a boat in order to sail with, but we got plenty of trees. We could probably make a boat.
How about we look for a
That's
boat
the
first?
raft, I mean.
Before
Okay.
we-
Yeah, first of all, these trees are covered in fucking liquid metal or some
Oh,
shit.
not in the place where you're camping. If you're
Okay.
inside, then trees are covered in mercury. But outside is fine.
Okay, yeah, we're outside the zone of influence, basically.
Do we really want to be dragging a fucking boat through there? I mean, these. Okay, I got to look at a map inside the encampment. Couldn't we go to the north side of the lake where one of those X's were and see if they built like a dock or they have a fucking dinghy or something?
I'm fine with any.
We're at
It's
the
good enough
northwest side.
place to look in any
Right. It wouldn't be that far of a walk to get to where the X was.
Let's instead of theorizing, let's go to the lake and search. See if we find any clues.
Right, there we go.
Are you guys approaching there stealthily, or will you guys?
I
sure
am
hope so.
approaching stealthily. Stealth is my bag, yo.
I'm just walking normally.
18.
I'll take up rear guard again.
Okay.
I'm gonna range ahead with Ovilla, so I have a line of sight on Miruk because they're gonna punch him first.
Ovilla, by default, will be staying in the camp with yours truly.
Right.
Jessica.
Just,
Yeah.
With a waifu. Got it.
But she'll be
We have-
100% safe.
We have to protect the girl.
16 and 18 stealth, and give me the marching order. Type. And
First,
whoever types first will go first. And we'll be going in that order. I'll type in. Let's say we'll type in Discord.
F.
Valen, tall guy, Ella third, Garrick, and the behind, Karak. So Karak and Garrick will be stealthing behind, and 3 of you guys in the fronts will be moving forward.
Valen's in stealth. In
Yep.
front.
so it would be me, Efreet, and Garrick.
Oh yeah, Balin and Garrick is in. I only see 2 stealth rolls, so
Yeah, only
Might
2
as
of us are
well.
stealth.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
might as well.
1 middle guy and yeah, Kazi. You feel a little bit shaky, but you are fine.
Alright.
At least you feel
Shaky
fine.
is my character, man. These stats I have are garbage. Anyways,
I guess. As you guys are approaching closer to the lake, you guys see
Oh, shit.
that there are
Oh, shit.
extreme changes in light level. As soon as Balin, you enter 1 step in, the sun, entire sky turns black. However, it's not the black sun that you so far have heard of. This one is white. And creepy white that seems to be bleeding some sort of liquid, like a tear, out of his eyes.
Valen's like literally looking at the sun and he's gonna do one of those like special forces like hold.
I can't see your
Kinda
fingers, so all I know is I just see this.
Yeah, as you're holding the tall guy, if you
Power.
were to step right behind him, you'd also see that sky entirely turns black. You can see the stars on the skies, along with the moon-like sun that is bleeding the tears out of it. White tears of mercury. And you can tell that there seems to be a little bit small droplets of mercury dropping from the skies.
Okay.
oh man, it's just raining cancer.
It's fucking Tomb of Horrors all over again. We're gonna die.
All right.
But yes, you guys group have been stopped as very front guy. Balin have stopped.
Yeah,
Alex,
Valen's continuing. Fuck it. We have to go.
all right.
I'm hiding good. It's fine.
Along with it, you guys decided to march forward, and Ellet and Garrick and Karak, as you're entering the area, you also see that the light level changes, along with the droplets and the crying moon in the sky. With it,
Oh, this is wonderful.
yeah.
Come to Silver Lake. It's fucking awesome.
The creatures are not entirely hostile around, although there are few bears that seems to be crawling on the ways, but they don't seem to be attacking you on sight, at least as far as you're trying to stay away from them. It's not only the bears that are hostile or being transformed as this mercury rains. It seems to be the smaller animals as well. You can see the geckos or birds that seems to be turned and covered in mercuries. In some way, you can tell that they are kind of suffering. They always seems to be angry. And the trees around seems to be entirely covered in mercury as well, and they seems to be a little bit more solid compared to the other ones.
Can I wanna pull out my sword and I wanna scrape the mercury on the tree to see if the tree has been transformed in mercury or if it's just covered in mercury.
As you're slicing through the tree.
Well, scraping. I don't want like slice.
Oh. As you're scraping it, the end of the blade seems to be scratching, like it's scratching some sort of metal at the end.
Okay.
However, the outside, the liquidy part is still cuts through like a mercury. You guys approaches the lake without having much of a resistance. Oh, pure luck! And
Yes.
as you guys are approaching the center of the lake, you see that it's a beautiful lake that seems to be reflecting the whole site into, and you can see the skies and the forest, an exact replica of it, on the bottom lake as a reflections. But there is a one site that disturbs this perfect symmetry. There is an island in the center, and in there seems to be a little bit of a house. Some sort of a hut that has been built. A little bit has, you can think of it as a old English houses with like very pointy, how do you say, roof, where you can see that most of the mercury that have been raining on it seems to be like sliding on the sides. However, that lake is pretty far in the center of the lake, and you would need some sort of ways to cross this.
Investigation to find a boat.
It would be perception as the boat, unless I say it's perception as you would like to need to look around.
12.
You do not see boats in nearby area.
Oh shit! All right, well, 8.
With perception 12. And with 8, you do not see any.
Perception. 14. Oh, 13.
Do we see anything that looks like it can cross with
Hey.
either that?
There
or
you go, Garrick.
Garrick with 19, you do not see any signs of a bridge nor the boat.
Magic.
Wow.
It's got to be magic.
It seems like this place does not have any signs of civilizations other than that weird house in the center of the lake.
And
I don't-
is it far? Is it too far for us to see if there's any boats on the bottom of the island?
I say that since it's a lake, and on the lake, you should be able to see the end of the lake, I believe. At least all the lake that I've been. So, if you're looking through that, you wouldn't see any boats on the other side.
So there's probably another method of getting across then. Either that or I just can't see the boat.
I think it's magic. Whoever has good magic should try and see if they can find anything.
It's
It's a
halfling.
shame. It's a shame that Vandar isn't here. He could probably walk across the water.
Oh god.
On a self-righteousness
Yeah,
alone.
Could I chop down some of the trees to try and make a raft?
Some metal trees.
If you were to chop down, what weapon are you using?
My great
Just
cleaver.
giant
Your
freaking
great
cleaver.
cleaver, first swing that you do it into the tree, you hear the metal cling inside. You can likely cut this down, but it will damage. It has a high chance of damaging your axe if you were to proceed.
And it's metal, so it's probably not going to float.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna float.
Yeah. I just
Well,
put my sword back on my back.
And there is a droplets of mercuries. It is landing on you guys as well.
I have
Okay.
my mask and my hood on, so I'm...
Yeah,
I've got my
boots.
do-rag on.
If it starts building, I'm just going to cast Precipitation on myself to clean myself off every once in a while.
Okay.
I guess gonna poke my sword into see how deep it looks like the lake. It's because is it mercury water or is it just water?
It's mercury. You cannot see the bottom.
Okay, and I stick my thing and it goes deep.
On the very beginning parts, it's fine, but if you were to
Okay, so it's
actually,
going down.
how are you checking? Can you describe the way you're checking?
I'm trying to see. Basically, I'm not trying to see. I'm trying to see even if it's just like a short distance to see if it like it's gradually getting deeper, even by a few inches, just to see if it looks like it's
deeper,
going down.
But you're not stepping into the lake, right?
No, I'm just stabbing it with the sword.
Yeah, as long as you're stabbing, you can tell it's getting deeper. And
rations have like dried meat or flesh or organic material, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm gonna take some of my ration. I can use an entire ration if that's fine, and toss it into the lake.
Once you toss it into the lake, your ration floats on the lake.
Yeah.
Yep. Mercury is light. We can swim across.
Well, you might not have to swim. Well, I was gonna say step on it. Put my foot at the edge, step a little bit to see.
As soon as you step on it, you can tell that it is repelling you. And however, you feel like you would float if you were to stand in it. Although it will be really hard for you to stand balanced on top of it.
I'm gonna take the lead, and I'm gonna get on my belly, and basically like go into the Lake of Mercury, and then I guess buoyant up, right?
You are now covered in mercury. Are you sure about this? Before doing that, you are afloat, but you are now covered in mercury.
Alright, I've got a boy that can do prestidigitation. I think I'll be fine.
Is there like sticks, even if they're metal sticks, or like just outside the thing, is there like sticks I can go find?
Sticks I can go find?
Like, I wanna try and find a really long stick, because what I wanna do is I wanna try and walk, and I'm gonna hold the stick down to help balance me. I don't know how, it's probably gonna be too deep, but
you can probably find a mercury stick. The lake would be too deep too, and you'd be floating all the way up to the up. You wouldn't be able to actually submerge down, because they would be pushing up.
How far is the island from the edge of the lake?
Several 100 feet. Wouldn't be that far for you to
I have
across.
a tarp, I have a rifle, cover the rifle in a tarp, use it as a ballast. That's my idea, guys. And I'd stand back up covered in mercury because I wanted to test if it could hold my body. Oh. Lost talk.
His phone is overheated! Oh well. So it's about 10 minutes already, and anyway. Unless you guys want to continue up, but that'll be it. But are you gonna clean him up with prestidigitation? Alright. As is cleaning up, you are now clean of mercuries. Although, with the common senses, you would know that the exposure is like in that level of you dumping yourself into the mercury is likely not a good idea in long run.
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could float on it, which we can. It's just we got to cover ourselves from it.
I'm gonna dip my hand in the water and do that thing that you used to do with thermometers when you were a kid, like roll it around on your hand.
Oh.
Just play with the cancer.
We don't know that it's cancer. We're talking about medieval medicine here. It's like
they still used pewter back then, which was lead.
I think it's metal liquid. It's not healthy for you.
I won't have the 100% real life physics into the game, so you won't get cancer, but you will get something else instead.
So the ration's still floating there, right?
The ration's still floating there.
Okay, so there's nothing in the lake that has attempted to eat it, so there's no...
So can I pull one of these Tolkien elf things and just walk across?
Yeah, I was just gonna try the same thing, because Elwert's pretty small and light, so if I
I got a pretty staggeringly awesome dexterity.
So you would try to walk on it?
If we're light enough, may as well.
If it's possible.
As a DM, I would say that every step will be a check. So you'll be able to stay few squares up on the stairs, but it'll be unrealistic for you to be crossing it all the way. with the thing.
Sure.
So if you were to like stay up balance for a few rounds, maybe that's possible, but it'd be impossible for you to across the rake, just running on the thing. Unless you have amazing movement speed, like 100 over feet per turn, along with the magical assistance.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have it. I've only got 25 movement speed.
How do we cross this lake?
You said the island's like 100 feet away?
Several hundred feet.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, we need a boat.
For the purpose of you
Okay,
guys
I
swimming
have
across.
I have a plan. I vote that we throw Oliva into the water and then we ride across her back like
So you're gonna throw throw what?
Olivia,
Oh,
he said.
At this point, the only juncture I have is to, if roll 100 feet, voices still carry that far, to yell out for Ulfson. But
that's
that
a good
would eliminate any sense of, tactician. That's just like desperation. Ulfson,
Maybe without magics, you don't think you'll be able to voice over to that distance.
Okay.
Although if someone was out there, maybe that person will be here to hear echoes and whatnot.
How you said 800 feet?
To the center.
Several hundred.
That's way
typed
far.
800 in number. You should be able to cross it, however. As you have known, you would be able to sink in there.
Well, we can swim it. I mean,
You don't want to.
Oh, you haven't
Are
seen
there any,
the worst thing they had. Yeah.
Are there any like down trees or logs or anything that we could try to float across on?
If you were to bring a log from the outer area to the inside, then maybe an option. Although all of the logs in the nearby area seems to be turned into a metal object.
Metal. At this
Metal.
point. Okay.
right.
Is the lake is the lake clear around it, or are there trees like coming up to the lake?
There are trees.
I'm asking if
around
there's like a beach or sand, like metal sand, or
it.
I'm trying to understand what kind of lake this is.
True. Let me find a good lake image and see what I like.
Because my understanding of this would be if there was like sand or anything impressionable like that, I would look for footprints, something simple like that.
That is very clever of you. However, as I mentioned, there is raindrops of mercury coming from the sky.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, sadly for you guys, the ground should be actually metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured.
No, but you can't even make an impression in the middle. Okay.
No, you
So,
would be able to. As you're walking on the thing, you would leave like a mercury footprint, which should be filled by the other mercuries on the sides, as they're pretty heavy on the sides as well.
It's a viscous, or not a viscous, but it's a like non-euclidean liquid.
Yeah, obviously, the only option we have is to either A, run logs back and forth and build a raft,
The mirror
Or B.
bridge. Yeah.
or B, swim.
Yeah.
Guess we're gonna have to cut down some logs or find some logs.
Yeah.
I don't know how to build a raft.
You just tie two logs together with rope.
Do you
Just needs
have
a-
rope?
Yes.
I've got rope.
I have rope, so we can try to put together a raft.
I'm trying to think that there is definitely a way that that house got there, either with magic or some sort of bullshit that we're not seeing here. And I
Oh,
don't
he's
want to
still
stay
there.
here.
We've only explored about halfway around the lake. Do we want to keep going further? See if
We
there's
could go all the way around the lake. Are we
Yeah.
in the dark zone, or is that further down the lake, like on the
No,
south?
we're in the dark. Yeah, we're in the dark.
zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sky is melting. The moon is dripping mercury onto everything.
We know where we came from. Does anyone have any pythons or anything to mark?
Like,
I have a staff. Can I put a staff down on the ground?
Yes. Although you would feel like you're yeah, but still you should be able to.
I basically, like
Spike
dig
it.
the staff. Yeah, dig the staff down in the ground.
Yeah.
And I say, let's just go clockwise around the lake.
Okay. We'll go around the lake.
And we have a
Alright.
staff here as a marker. It'll probably be covered in mercury, so.
We could end this session here. This is a 3-hour of the duration. What do you guys think?
Well, the whole reason we started early is because I need to get up early.
Yeah, same
Alright,
here.
so I say it is a good time to end, and I say we'll wrap up the session here. But thank you guys for playing, and if you guys have any
Oh,
suggestions, let me know.
Points.
And yes, experience. What suggestions? You have to give me suggestions. Maybe I should give EXP for suggestioning.
I have a suggestion. Give me some experience points.
You guys
No-
defeated
no more
a few of the enemies. Let me see their standard EXP count.
Well, technically, we defeated the whole camp. We led those other guys off to their death. They're going to die.
550, 600.
Awesome.
It's not that yet. I'm calculating. Let's
No, I thought we were
see.
getting 600 each. Mm-hmm.
I wish.
Be level 3.
Each of them total EXP for the enemies are actually 600, and there are stuffs that you guys did, and with the distributing to all of you guys, should be fine. Sure, 600 EXP you guys gain.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That should
Shit.
get you guys up to the level 3, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
level
Oh my
3 for
God.
us.
Finally.
Nine-
Yes.
950. baby.
Well, yeah.
Now we can actually. Now we're allowed to die. Now we're gonna die.
Yeah.
No more
Now
hand-holding.
the trial period is over.
And
This is a
now,
real deal.
all that mercury I just sunk myself into gives me instant cancer, and I die.
you have tumors everywhere. You're-
Has 1 week to live.
Apparently,
You're
real
a walking
science,
tumor.
touching the mercury on your bare hands, as long as you're like cleaning up properly immediately, it should be fine.
As long as it doesn't seep, right?
Yeah, but the prestigitation should take care of it. Although swimming in there for a while is a different story, so that's that. But should be fine as long as.
I'm going to take my level up, and I'm have to pick a path. I don't know what I want to do.
Level 3. Level 3 is where shit gets interesting.
Oh my god, I actually have level 2 spells now.
I don't. Yeah.
I either want to do the assassin path or the thief path. That's my preference.
Hunter's Path. Right. Shadow Sniper.
And everyone forgot about the suggestion part and just level.
I think that
Dude, you're killing it right now, in my opinion. Like,
I think that befitting Valen's position in his tribe, he's an explorer and a hunter. He's not really an assassin.
Yes. Although I feel like your playstyle is very, very YOLO. It is fun, but it was very unstable.
My
when you-
playstyle?
oh,
Shit.
Yeah.
You can get feats of
No, but
Right.
those type of fun thing and is a high risk, high reward, right?
Right. That's yeah. No guts, no glory. Like
Yeah.
Valen's.
Literally, the only reason you didn't die is because you were level 2, though. So probably should be more careful next time.
If you were level 3 or 4, you would definitely feel that. Yes.
Yeah,
I get
you were
more.
taking
I get
advantage of the
more
DM's
bonuses to skills now.
Yeah. And Ella, what
Because
did you
that's
say?
what rogues
Say
do.
we were pretty much taking advantage of the DM's kindness this time.
Oh, 110%.
Oh well. No,
Yes,
but,
I can mark people. Thank
if you got-
God.
Finally,
If
trying
you
to
got
form my
the
weapon. I
two
didn't want.
boxes and just pulled up there, then that would have been like the perfect win without damaging. Although I don't even know why you guys were like hostile to them. They actually did nothing.
I wasn't being hostile necessarily.
I was just robbing them blind.
I was attempting. Well, what I was really attempting to do was to stop them from collecting the reward on Olsen.
But you didn't
I
know
was-
about that going in.
I did know about that going in.
You
And
didn't
when
I
he was
wanted to-
sneaking around, he found their wanted poster.
Yeah, I found their wanted poster right
No,
away.
but you found it after you went in, but you didn't know what.
Oh,
before you
well,
went in.
yeah, I wanted to see what they were up to.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily robbing anybody till I figured out what was
The
up.
curiosity led to robbing.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're killing the same guy that you guys are hunting down.
Let me tell you something. Look, everybody has a role. Carrick's role is shooting people in the face. Elbert's role is to piss people off. Garrick does his
And I really
Witch
pissed off
Doctor-
that drow too.
thing. My job is to walk into places and cause ruckus. That's my job. That's my job.
Yes, and you shall be rewarded with your job.
Or killed.
Man, I just
Yes.
That's what
One
happens
of
to
the
thieves. You either get rich or get dead.
do
Thief.
we get any bonuses for playing more towards our alignment? Or
Have
Actually,
any of us
that
been
is
playing towards our
true.
alignment?
I've been playing the hell out of my alignment.
I've been playing my alignment the whole time.
Good point.
I'm a
I should be giving
primarily
out.
self-interested but good at art person.
I should be giving out more inspirations to the people. I would say I should have gave an expression last session.
To Valen, stealing shit. That's his job.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, I don't know. I should encourage that behavior by giving inspiration.
For stealing shit? I didn't. That was good.
Like if you were doing something, usually I give inspiration on the other sessions where if you do something that is in your character that damages your or the party, then I usually give inspiration. But
I'll do
this
that shit
time,
the whole
that is true. But you split the party.
I didn't intend to split the party. I said
I wouldn't put splitting the party on him. Garrick and I decided that it wasn't worth our trouble to follow this guy.
I mean, he did ask them to go with them.
I did, and I had to
Not
figure
really
out
our
what was
fault for
going on.
staying.
I was ranging out. I was a wood elf.
No, but even then, it's like split into three ways: like one sneaking guy, one waiting guys, and one camp guys.
Well, how else is the rogue supposed to break into shit without?
I know,
ranging out.
But
I guess
yeah, that's the
we
gameplay.
should have done. Yeah, we should have done a better job of convincing that it was just a goddamn dog and not worth the trouble.
No, that's fine.
Well,
No,
I
the
wanted
thing
to
is,
see.
that
I wanted to
behavior
see
is
if somebody owned that dog. I was
like-
gonna go.
Okay, like you going in and stealing shit as a rogue is very fine, but rewarding that behavior is different story. Like doing that is fine. I'm not punishing it. I'm not discouraging it. You can do that, but like doing
Yeah,
it as
well,
like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Do it more. That's a different story. So doing more type of behavior is
So
something
okay,
like
so
the-
looking forward, we have looking forward to playing towards our alignment class mix up.
I am open to any suggestions to help me to do that. If you were to do that, that'd be awesome. Alignment is a little questionable stuff because all of you guys should be good-ish anyway.
I think that ship sailed a long time ago.
I mean,
you guys are
so
still good. I mean,
so
you
just
guys-
taking the situation I had with Darke, I wasn't hostile with him.
yeah.
I was completely, diplomatic. I was like, hey, what's going on? When
oh,
he
I know.
threw the
No,
knife
you did.
and I-
You fucking. He deserved what you did. to
Yeah,
him.
like,
Yep,
when
Dark
he-
Agent died, yeah.
when someone draws a knife on someone else that's been through the shit that Carrick's been through, he's not going to take a second chance and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
He'll defend himself first. So,
I think Dark is good to be dead. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's an evil act, and I don't think the killing people at the Lapidan town. It was a questionable stuff, but they were always great. But if there was a
Noni
good
session
and black,
2 and 3 making us literally cull people from the village.
but
That's
yeah, no,
true.
But, all
We
of them were...
did kind of decide who lives and dies in that village.
No, but the first time when you guys were seeing, the 10 or more people, right, that was infected at the first time, along with Ovila. When those people were there, and you guys were killing those people who were coming into the town with brains, I thought you were gonna kill them. But you guys didn't. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy didn't kill those 10 people. And they're actually gonna go across the town and search for the shaman just to save them. And I think that is truly an act of good as you guys as a group. It's not boring story, Garrick. Why are you yawning?
I'm not because I'm tired.
But yeah, I think you guys as a group did an amazing job there, expressing and doing the good for the world. Because I can see that if that happened in any of my other campaigns,
it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough playing a rogue because like I don't want to split the party, but how else do you break in and do?
No, you're fine. You're
Shit.
fine. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. There is nothing to be blamed for it. As I said, that's all okay. It's about grading though. It's about very bad, okay, good, and very good. Your play was between okay to good. It wasn't between okay to very good to good.
Here's my thought process. There was a dog that was owned by somebody.
Yes.
Who was nearby.
Yes.
I wanted to see who those people were. Then I wanted to see what they were up to. When I found out they were after my money, I wanted to fuck with their shit.
That's where there's a gap of logic. It's like before that I was like following, and there's like a crevasse in the front. It's like what? It's like, as I said, it's okay.
You said it was a drow, and they're demon worshipping sociopaths.
Yes, and racism.
The racism continues.
Yes,
Yeah.
Well, it's clearly established that
I don't even care anymore. I can't wait to reveal the fact that I'm fucking half drow.
It's clearly established that Valen and Karak are racist as fuck. So
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I mean, so like I give most people the benefit of the doubt unless like they look like a high elf. But once again, someone pulls a knife on you, you're just like, oh, okay, all right.
Valen hasn't attacked anybody on principle except that drow. To be fair. It was like, oh, I hate those bastards.
Oh well, yes, your character being racism is perfectly acceptable in good campaign. Wow.
It is. Well, I have that thing. What are those jobbers called?
As I said, it's okay to good level. It's acceptable.
I am slow to trust. I am slow to trust members of other races, tribes, and societies. So that's how I've been playing it.
Not like a rogue sneaking in and stealing few stops. That's perfectly fine. As long as it's not like going in, then like if it was some situation like there's like a poor house and you know that this house is like suffering like a drought. And they're kind of fucked, but they are valuables. You go in and steal it anyway.
I didn't sneak in and cut the guys' throats who were sleeping. Like,
you're like replacing his poisons with healing potions, so that whenever he's poisoning the enemies, use healing potions. Oh, that would be hilarious.
When I have more equipment and stuff to really fuck with people and plant items on people and shit, I'm gonna do that stuff. Know this.
Now you guys have poisons, so you can replace people's medication with poisons.
Here's your healing potion.
But yes, as I mentioned, it's okay to do stuff, so as long as it doesn't block people's options too much. I don't think you do. So yeah.
No, we saved the day. Damn it.
And these guys were bandits at the end, as you guys know. They are
they were bounty hunters and crooks. Like,
you say that like it's a bad thing.
Literally, that's what our party is.
The thing is, I actually thought that you guys would work with these guys.
Okay, hold on. We are mercenaries.
Bounty hunter, criminals, thieves. We are no better. We are literally the exact same.
And I'm totally okay with that. It's kill or be killed out here, man.
I am not a bandit. I am not a bandit. That implies that I beat you up and take your shit. I just take your shit.
I'm not a criminal. I'm just a humble bard following an adventuring party for stories to tell.
You're making like a criminal records, and you'll make a song out of these criminals later. It's like,
yep.
Then testify against everyone.
Oh yeah, the best. What is it?
Okay,
I'll sing the
To
song
be
about it in
fair,
court.
Valen is chaotic good. He doesn't give a shit about the law.
Wait, you're actually good?
Yes.
I thought you were neutral. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, he wanted to help the dog.
I wanted to
You
help.
bastard!
Okay, let's go through the list of things Valen has done and made stands on, other than being a dick. He saved the rabbit people. He encouraged the growth of their tribe and their escape from this absolute imminent death. He tried to save the fucking dog.
Except
From
the dog
the-
wasn't actually dying or anything. He was just going back to his home.
Garrick was going to kill that fucking dog.
That's true.
If I wanted to kill it, I would have. I knocked it out.
Fair.
All right. Well, to be fair, Valen has done nothing neutral or evil other than be a dick. And being a dick is not an evil act.
Being a dick is not an evil.
That's a great. You need to put that on a shirt.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
Jesus.
shirts for that. But yeah, alignment's topic is a sensitive topic and many people have different discussion about it. Usually my campaign, the definition of good is if the majority of the players think it's good, it's good. And usually
That's how the Nazi Party started.
No, but
we can have
no,
a beer hall push.
okay, but if majority of the Germany thinks one thing is good, then it's good in Germany.
It's good. Yep,
It's
it's
good
good
in Germany. And if
Do
the
as the
majority of
Germans
the
do.
world thinks something is good, then that thing is good. For example, I think some countries do support on. Well, actually, okay. In majority of the countries, if you are at war with the other country, your soldiers can kill anyone in that country's soldiers.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, that's-
acceptable for any countries to murder other countries' soldier. So if you look at that in some different perspective, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
But Valen
It's-
doesn't give a shit about the law.
But as I said, world thing. So
Yeah,
I
it's the-
say
it's the
that
world.
if the
It depends
majority
on
of
how
the
wide the world
players thinks that something is evil or good, then I would say just roll with it. Usually I feel like that sounds a little bit evil. And but ask everyone if that is evil. If they say it is evil, then I'll be like, yeah, that is evil. And you can do it, but your character will gain 1 point towards evil. And if you gain too much points towards evil, your character alignments will turn to evil, and that character needs to be switched to NPC, or needs to be leaving the party and switch to a different character. But that's that. You guys have.
I still stand by being a dick is not an evil act. Valen's just a dick.
I think it's okay for now. But if you were being dick and hostile towards other people and causing trouble,
Right.
that is different thing.
No.
For example, I had a paladin whose friends was
Ooh.
killed because the tiefling bankers were taking all the monies and was driving out the medical prices of the local areas. So that he had a deal to sworn to protect people from these evil tieflings, and his quest is to take vengeance to all tieflings and eliminate
Oh wow.
Wow.
so
His quest of vengeance was to genocide an actual D&D race.
and
That's awful.
his
That's awful.
character's name was Heitler. And his character alignments was chaotic good.
No,
So-
it wasn't.
No, it was not.
that was evil as shit.
But yes, if you are dick to some people, it's okay. But if you're dick to them and then act like dick to them, then that may be a different story. Talking dick may be fine, but if you hit them or kill them because they're race, then maybe a different story. For those, you may gain points in evil. If you hit someone because they're dark elves, then that would be.
No.
If you get into
I
bar
was-
fights because you talk shit at them and they talk shit at you, then you need to be neutral because both parties will hostile at both parties. Although that is a dick move, but it's not an evil move, I don't think.
Well, Valen doesn't pick fights. He's just an asshole to people. like Clad.
Class.
It's
Oh,
it's not
classic
it's
Matt.
it's not Clad's fault that he's a fucking idiot. It's just I know that Clad was doing what he thought was right.
No,
I
mean,
understand.
he's
I understand that as a player.
He's just a confused fella. Okay, imagine you're like lieutenant, and suddenly your presidents have died, and your generals have died, and all your superiors have died. You're just fucking lieutenant, and now you have a whole village that whole country that you gotta run. It's like, what the fuck do I do now?
I understand what happened to poor Clad, honestly, as a player. Alan, on the other hand, is unforgiving. You let half your people die, you're an idiot.
Also, he is like 5 years old, so you gotta give him a little slack.
Oh, don't get him started on that. He'll go on forever.
Oh my god. But yes, by the way, if you guys want to play Lapid and Raze, you can actually do so as well, if you were to get a new character, since now you're in the world.
Interesting.
Except that your lifespan is still 10 years, but...
Oh, man.
So if the campaign goes on longer than 10 years, you will definitely die by age.
Or if you get hit with an aging effect, any aging effect is going to kill you. Age 1d4 years, you're done.
It was a good 5 minutes. Right.
Basically.
I'm about to dip out, guys. See ya. Good game.
Yeah, I'm out.
Alright, have fun.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, if you feel... Oh my goodness, everyone's leaving.
I gotta go to bed.
Alright.